This is the show that never ends. It just goes on and 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 on. Hello, Sharky.
Hey, Cass.
Welcome to part 14 of our 2,972 episode series, Kursed Kart Racers. Welcome to the Bad Game Hall of Fame. Welcome to Kursed Kart Racers episode 14. This is the show in which we play Kursed Kart Racers. In this episode, more Wii games.
I thought we were going to be doing handheld games, but I guess not.
Nope, I discovered more Wii games. More Wii games than I know what to do with. So we got 3 more fucking episodes on the list of episodes that we have behind the scenes. So now we're looking at 22 episodes. Give it 2 weeks, and it'll be up to 24 episodes. We're in hell.
Episode 22 is looking pretty lean, so yeah, we need to get some.
Oh, don't worry, we'll fill it out. The people will remind us of things we missed. The catch-up episodes will continue. Remember when this was supposed to be like a breezy escape from doing a different series we were committed to do about microcomputers? And then I thought, that would be too much work. That'll go on too long. Let's do something just fun and breezy. And here we are. It's been at least 7 months. So, we're going to continue to play those Wii games. Are you excited? Are you as pumped as I am?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, before we get to that, before we get to the cavalcade of games on offer today, before we get to waggling, turkey stream snack. I don't have anything funny. I don't have the funny transition to segue for it.
Oh, I got some food for you. Tonight's snack is Wow Bao. I think these are the barbecue pork buns. Tonight's drink is Ghost Sour Patch Kids Red Berry. So let's open this up. I think I've had one of these Sour Patch Kids ones on stream, but not both. But whichever one I haven't had, I will do a taste test of it on the stream because I got both. So tonight, Red Berry. Give it a taste.
Remember when I was consistently like getting boozed up for these shows for a few months there? Good times. Yeah. I should have kept that up. But booze is expensive, so I'm just drinking Monster Ultraviolet. So I can be fully alert and awake for this. So I can be fully here in my own body, in my own mind, for all these fucking Wii games we gotta play.
Now, this tastes pretty much exactly like a red Sour Patch Kid. Maybe not so sour, but it does have that sort of distinct sour powder flavor that they put on these things, which it's that sort of sour flavor that kind of stays in your teeth a little bit. I just went to the dentist actually and got a cleaning. You know, you do that twice a year.
You do?
Turns out I have a cracked tooth, so I'm gonna have to take care of that in like 2 weeks.
I chipped one of my what are the fangs called? The fangs everyone has? Canines. I chipped one of my canines in college opening beer bottles, like with my teeth, doing like the, and I've had it ever since. So if you ever see me in my crooked smile out in the real world, there you go.
No, I'm not gonna let a little cracked tooth get between me and some real sugary drinks. And I'm fine. There's no sugar in this. I'm fine.
Okay, very good.
Anyway, that'll do it. This tastes pretty much exactly like a Sour Patch Kids thing, so I'm having a real sour one tonight, as I assume Cass is going to have a real sour night as well.
Oh, yeah, no. Any pretense, just let it be known. I'm here under duress, under protest, that we are playing more Wii games here tonight. Will that do it for Turkey Stream Snack?
That'll do it while I go rinse my hands from opening the can.
Very good. Which is more than I could say for the assortment of games tonight. Because in addition to this being another Wii night, I think every single one of these games tonight has the bad game tag in my library, which means that they have Metacritic scores that are underwhelming or have some sort of reputation attached to them. Actually, no, there's two that don't. Okay. So we just got to hold out hope that 2 of the 9 games, 9.5, there's a 10th one if we somehow go undertime rather than overtime, as we've tended to do in this series. But that's a problem for future Cass and Sharky. Cut to that 16:9 screen. And let us see what the first game we intend to play tonight is. It is Donkey Kong Barrel Blast for the Nintendo
Get your Donkey
Wii.
Bongos out.
Well, here's the thing. This is a 2007 release, a June 28th, 2007 release, developed by Paon, P-A-O-N, published by Nintendo, of course. This was originally intended to come out for the GameCube and to leverage the Donkey Konga peripherals, but then development lingered to the point where the Wii had come out, and the decision was made, no, we're bringing this over to the Wii now, and instead of expecting players to use their Donkey Kongas, we will mandate that they use the Wiimote and Nunchuck.
Okay. Could you, if you wanted to, use the Donkey Kongas in this game?
I don't believe so. I believe they are very insistent on the use of Wiimote and Nunchuck in unison.
And I'll put my Donkey Bongos back in the closet.
Aww. So sad.
You know what? I know you don't like Dolphin. You hate
I
this
despise
program.
it. Fucking hate it.
But I do like how it has just complete built-in support for the Donkey Kongo Bongo, the Dongos.
The Dongos, yes, that's as they're colloquially known.
That I've been able to play Donkey Konga on this thing just by plugging in my Donkey Kong Bongos into my PC.
Well, I'll have folk at home know that I'm using a real Wiimote and Nunchuck for this.
And I won't be using anything because this game's control scheme it is a little too complicated to figure out within 5 minutes of the show starting.
Yeah, I kind of slept on getting all the games ready and prepared for tonight. Okay, we did download a full save for this at the very least. All right, now I need to move my arm all the way back so my Wii sensor can pick it up. Cranky's Flight School, options at all. Let's see what the name on the save is. We know who to thank. Oh, I guess we're not going to see that. Attack items, not used items. Great. And I guess I'll do the Jungle Grand Prix, huh? As long as I'm not able to, it doesn't look like there's any sort of like battle mode or anything of that sort. It looks like it is just the races and maybe these challenges here.
Yeah, I don't know what Flight School and maybe we have to check that out real quick, what Flight School and the challenge was.
It's the rare game that, yes, as you mentioned, we will only be playing single player right now. I will play as me. Me would like to play. Every character unlocked. Donkey, Diddy, Trixie, Lanky, Tiny. That's Funky. Wrinkly?
Yeah, that's the grandma.
Cranky. Critter, Kip, Cass, Copter, Calypso. These are all new to me. I'm assuming they were invented for this game to be parallels to the characters.
Not all of them. Kludge was around.
Clump
was around.
And King K. Rool. Well, I gotta go with the one named Cass. As I'm contractually obligated. Wait. I thought I downloaded a full save. What's this shit? How's there stuff missing? Ah, whatever.
That will come in episode 2.
Selection Cup, Topaz, Sapphire, Diamond, Platinum. Let's just do the basics. Let's see how the game would onboard you. Now, luckily, I don't need to keep this pointed at the screen. I know for a fact I will be shaking these Wiimotes vigorously, shaking the right Wiimote to turn right, left to move left, but both of them at the same time for forward momentum.
Now, I posed this question to others. as someone who's, not any sort of expert in this, was the Wii a disability nightmare?
Yeah, abso-fucking-lutely. Oh, God, I forgot. Hold on. I need to turn off the Wiimote speaker because it causes issues and it does not sound good. It is not a fully emulated feature yet in Dolphin.
Stick the Porcupine says, I'm sure it was. Johnny says, yes, 100%. Yeah, because describe how you're controlling this game right now.
I am shaking the Wiimote in my right hand, the nunchuck in my left. If I want to steer right, I have to just focus on one at a time. It's not good. This would be aggravating to play for more than 5 minutes, I imagine, because you need to literally non-stop be doing it.
Because I hate to peel back the cover of this a little bit, but is Parsec stuttery or is the game stuttery?
It might be Parsec in this case. But also the audio in this game just sounds like dog shit. Ugh. I can lift both the Wiimotes up if I want to do a jump. And sometimes it'll just do it on its own, just for funsies. It'll just do it just to do it, because it's misreading my inputs. Jump! Sick. Ooh, this is bad. And you know what? Gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna say that if this was on the Congos, it would be just as bad. The idea of just having to constantly be pressing buttons at all times is a bad fucking idea for a game of the sort.
It would hurt your hands in a different way. Like, I'm not gonna be able to play this one, but I've already just looking at this and knowing what's happening, inclined to rate this lowly because of this control.
How do I use my boost? Or I guess I don't have boost. Wild move. Wild dog. I don't know why he keeps jumping.
What is supposedly the jump command?
Lift both the Wiimotes up at the same time. Or maybe just...
Well, okay, so that's why it keeps jumping then, because what is a shaking motion if not putting your controllers up and down very quickly?
Yeah, almost like the people who designed this are fucking morons. Huh? That's, Oh, no? Oh, I see. I'm supposed to be doing tricks or something.
Yeah. Yeah, you move the, and you move the Wiimote in the direction that it, like, tells you to move it on screen during those big jumps, and that's a stunt.
This might be one of the worst things I've ever played in my fucking life. So after this one race, that's one of the worst things I've ever had to control in my fucking life. 0 out of 10. 0 out of 100.
So I thought you were steadfast in your keeping things to a 5 scale.
This game broke the rule because I think this is probably the single stupidest way I have ever seen to control a video game in my life. Unless this game, the only way I can imagine it being worse is if you had to draw blood to play this or something. If you had to break your own hands with a hammer. If you had to smash your hands with a hammer in order to get the inputs going. That's the only way this could be worse.
So, I want to talk here and, think out loud about the idea of games being a challenge to control on purpose. Both in terms of, being hard to control, hard to, wrangle, and physically hard to control. Because part of me wanted to be I don't think, looking at this, I don't think a game should be a struggle like this. But I was no, because, DDR, that's a physical struggle to play, right? You have to actually move your body and do exercise stuff. There are games that are, convoluted to play on purpose, and that is kind of the point, some of the amusement of it, like QWOP, or to a lesser degree, Mount Your Friends, something like that.
It was really cool how the transitions of the water meant I couldn't see shit for a full 3 seconds there.
I think looking at this, seeing how this is both hard to control in terms of getting a grasp on and hard to control in terms of it is physically taxing, I think it is not managing to do either of the things that something like a DDR track and field or a co-op would do. Like, it seems like they want to be simple to control, but are failing at that because the motion controls cannot keep up with the idea of you don't want to jump all the time. And it is, like, physically taxing in a way that, like, it just feels... Whereas, like, something like, you know, track and field, that's supposed to emulate running, and DDR, that's supposed to emulate dancing, and that Fist of the North Star game, that's supposed to emulate punching. Like, this is emulating, like, the conga thing, but to what end? Like, it's completely arbitrary here.
Well, because you see, they're hitting the jetpack congos on screen.
Right. But it's completely arbitrary in this case, though, right? It's just they have made this thing just to add, like, a physical strain that I don't think this needs. I don't think a racing game needs to have, like, something that
you don't say.
And I don't just... I mean, even... Both from the accessibility viewpoint of, like, you know, who was this console very popular with the Wii? It's like, one,
old folks
children
and
who,
kids.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And old folks who probably wouldn't be really want to play this with their kids because of this.
Yeah, little Timmy, me as your grandpa, as your papa, would love to play this with you, but I will die if I exert myself for this length of time, for the length of a single race. I am so sorry, my child.
Yeah, Snick the Porcupine says, playing these with conga bongos would actually hurt your hands after a while still. Yeah, absolutely. Because, you know, you can imagine, like, hey, imagine hitting your desk over and over again for the length of an entire race.
Kinect games control better than this. Kinect games, I've played Steel Battalion Heavy Armor on the Kinect. Better controlling game than this. Does better job reading my inputs.
When it comes time to rate,
0, bottom. I mean, this is the worst thing I've ever played. This controlling is a suggestion here. It is ridiculous.
Here's the thing I'm going to say. This is all I'm going to say for now. I am going to acquiesce to a lot of what you say, and you may be surprised how much room I'm willing to give you in terms of where to rank this one.
This is, like, I appreciate that because I don't think I've ever played anything worse than this. In this moment, my heart is so full of hate for this, for whatever the fuck this is, that I'm just like... By the way, someone asked, do you have to keep shaking once you've hit max speed? It's hard to tell because you move so fucking slow in this game, even at max speed, that it's hard to tell.
Well, now you're at max speed.
So I've stopped shaking.
Sorry. Oh, never mind. The race is over.
Holy fuck. How did this get released? Maybe instead of bringing it over to the Wii from the GameCube, maybe they should have mercy killed this thing in the crib.
I am curious now to experiment with, do you continuously move at your top speed if you stop doing that with the bongos, the dongos?
Wild move. Imagine performing the motions you're doing in the face of a dolphin developer and it will give you strength. Yeah, okay, you know, good point. Thank you, Bob. That is encouraging. That is legitimately encouraging.
Okay.
You know, there's no on-screen speed indicator.
Now, here's my test then. When you're moving at this speed, which is presumably max... Well, okay. Once you're on a straight away. Now try shaking it again. Yeah, you're not moving any faster. I think.
No, now it says
you've
max
achieved
speed.
Max speed.
But like, when am I slowing down? You know, if this was a real video game made by people who were even half competent, it would be some sort of speedometer on screen, so you can see in real time the, like, you know, whether your speed is decreasing, increasing, stable. You know, any of these things that, you know, any other racing game, even runs from the fucking 80s, would have.
So I will acquiesce one point is in that it seems like you don't have to continuously shake the entire race, literally.
Sure, except when you hit an object and then it completely slows you down. Which seems to be frequently because the steering gear isn't good.
Remember,
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
I'm just practically.
I know. I'm just saying that this was made by some of the most hateful, cruel people I think I've ever come across.
And you still, for the sake of turning, that's still just like
shaking vigorously.
One of the things.
How did that not go in the barrel? How did they put actual like collision on the barrel so if you hit it from underneath, instead of going inside the barrel, it's just like, nope, no, you bonked your head on the bottom of the barrel. No, you have to jump sooner. You have to really get the precise timing down with these fucking Wiimotes you're shaking in your hand, dumb child.
So knowing that you don't constantly have to double fist and shake both things, that still doesn't change.
No, still awful. Still does not control.
Yeah. That does
still
not
doing accidental jumps when I'm trying to turn. Still doesn't turn half the time. Still incredibly delayed. Game still moves slow as fucking molasses. The jump height just isn't sufficient to hit anything. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's a game where every second of gameplay, I'm asking myself the question, what am I doing wrong? And that's usually a bad sign.
Maybe Cranky's Flight School could straighten you out.
This game was critically eviscerated, by the way. If I need any sort of validation or confirmation here, critics thought this game was unacceptable at the time. I believe that Scott the Woz fella that people like from YouTube.com, I believe this game is a running joke on his show for the fact it is so ill-advised and unplayable. And content light as well. I don't know, I don't watch YouTube. At least not gaming YouTube. This is all secondhand testimony.
Let's see here. Yep, it's got a 46 on Metacritic. And a 5.9 from users' reviews.
It's amazing how Donkey Kong is still chugging along as a franchise.
That new one is apparently good. Apparently. I mean, I say that, but it's got such universal acclaim that, you know, it's probably good. You probably wouldn't like it, but I probably would. But of this game, Nintendo Gamer gave it a 40 and said, a game so bad it brings shame upon Donkey Kong and its entire family. Nintendo Power, the, you know, official propaganda machine of Nintendo.
Yeah, yes.
As the KGB had, you know. So, I can't bring up the full thing, but their quote here is, to Barrel Blast credit, it looks like there was a concerted effort to make the game look better. A smooth frame rate and some nice effects spruce up an otherwise mundane racer. And they gave it it's a 65 out of 100.
Aye.
So, like Nintendo Power's best at this was like, I mean, it runs alright.
Official Donkey Kong Magazine, the official magazine of all things Donkey Kong, gives it a 3 out of 5, saying, you know, it functions, it boots.
I'm curious about the most positive scores from users, though. That's kind of what I'm curious about.
10 out of 10 score from Shiggy M, emanating from Osaka, Japan.
10 out of 10 score from Ninvento64, who writes, yeah, yeehaw, yeah.
It just kicked me back to the main screen. Congratulations on being the circuit. I mean, we know you came in like 7th, 8th overall in the rankings, so we're not even going to pretend. We're not even going to like show a podium.
Oscar gives it a 10. Oscar gives it a 10, says, I mean, it's pretty fun. It's a good Wii game. I mean, there's way worse. Look at all the crocodiles.
Accelerating, dodging, jumping, attacking, bananas, wild moves, using items, putting it together. Let's put it together. I've taught you everything you need to know, but if you forgot something, just try that lesson again. I think I got this.
Duck Healer gives it a 10 and says, "We cannot understand all the negative reviews for this game in my house. My son, wife, and I play the game more than any other racer on the Wii." So just, that tickled me because it seems like the Metacritic scores are a point of discussion in this household. Like, they all sit around the table and it's like, well,
family
another
meeting,
another
folks.
negative review came in for a Donkey Kong Barrel Blast. I mean, son, do you understand what they're talking about? Lots of words, and then says, "So all in all, a criminally underrated game, and for me, Mario Kart Wii is just the opposite." So this person would take this over Mario Kart Wii any day of the week.
Well, I assume they're still playing this game to this day.
Anyway, most of the other 10 out of 10s are people talking about how this game got them laid.
Yeah, I believe that's the Scott the Waz connection there, if I'm not mistaken. Even without, like, obstacles, other racers, and this most simplistic track, divorced from, like, any distraction, this still just doesn't fucking control.
Do you think that family was a family of gorillas? Just very intelligent gorillas.
Give an infinite number of
my
monkeys,
wife-
an infinite number of Wiimotes, and access to the internet, and eventually one of them will write a review for Metacritic, giving...
My wife... This is my wife Coco's favorite game.
At least I think that's what she said. I'm still learning sign language myself, but... Let's see what a challenge is. If the regular racing, if the regular tracks are not a challenge enough on their own, let's see what the game
the main menu.
This also means we get to see Candy Kong, so this me has been a racer in the Me channel. Ooh la la. Okay. I guess Wei was the person responsible for the save. So thank you, Wei. I will pick up where you left off, and I will re-clear all of these. Alright, smash barrels. I think I can do this. No character select here, just... Alright, that's 1, 2... It'd be cool if I could hit more than one barrel at a time. It'd be cool if I could hit one barrel.
It's a carefully honed challenge, you know. That only is meant to be done of Donkey Kong. Also, I think you're thinking of the wrong barrels because your number's not going up.
What fucking barrels, then? I guess the silver ones. I guess that's it.
Yes.
But they don't show silver ones for the first, like... There's like 3 of them. Oh, you have to use the punch. You can't just drive into them.
Oh, there you... Okay. Okay, so not the silver ones. Maybe Cranky would have told us that if we'd gone through all this training. I think it's pretty toxic that her love for you depends on how your ability to punch a barrel.
Yeah. No, I didn't mean to press next. God, I can't even get the Wiimote to work on the menus in this game. Don't finish last. I'm willing to give this a shot.
Lap in top 7.
If I can do one race where I don't come in last. The tracks are so narrow, and they're getting all the items before I can, because we're all clustered so close together.
I wonder if they're this narrow. No, this is actually... I'm going to finish the sentence, but I realized how dumb it was the moment I started thinking it. I wonder if it's so narrow because the mechanic for going left and right is shaking the Wiimote, so they need to make it narrow so you don't hurt your hand as much for trying to go all the way right and all the way left.
I think that would imply that any
like,
thought went into the design of this game. I just don't think there was. I think that's giving them too much credit.
I also realized I was dumb because you could always just tune, you know, how much left and right any given thing is, so you could account for that.
Safe. So is this eliminator style of race?
It's a top 7 in each lap, so I don't think it's eliminator per se. I think it's just don't be in last place. Got a banana fairy floating around you.
I think it works like a magnet. You know what's cool about this game? The fact that there isn't turning or reversing or anything like that. That's just on rails, effectively. So that, you know, if you miss an item, there's like no recourse. You can't like reverse, go get it.
Now we both like Kirby Air Ride.
Yeah, I dare say it's better than any of these kart racer games we've played. More traditional ones, that is. Is there a reason you brought it up, or is it just...
Yeah, because you said that it was... You were complaining about the fact that there's no reversing and not a lot in the way of steering.
Yeah, but those tracks were also designed...
Yes, I mean, I was leading that to say, like, that game is better because it does it better.
You can also control it, is important.
Yes.
Is an important distinction to be made.
It's not so much the fact that this game is just moving forward in a very linear way, that there isn't a lot of nuance in it. It's that it's doing that without a lot of...
I think I'm going to fail the challenge.
I'll say it this way. It's doing that while trying to be more of a traditional kart racer rather than embracing the fact that it is being weird like a Kirby's Air Ride is.
I think I'm going to black flag on the last lap here because I ran into too many obstacles. Ugh. That's going to do it for Donkey Kong Barrel Blast. That's gonna do it. Holy shit.
Something we're asking, is this gonna go above or below Mario Kart DS?
Well, I guess we have to wait.
End of the show.
I guess we have to wait till the end of the show. Unreal levels of bad. Oh, like almost unbelievable how ill-conceived that is. I did not expect to open the show. I thought we were gonna play. We have the lowest rated Wii game across Metacritic on the show tonight. Ooh. I can't imagine that game being any worse than this is. But we'll have to get there when we get there. Because next up we have Hot Wheels Beat That, developed by Eutechnics. They of racing games and Ride to Hell, published by Activision in around September of 2007. Hot Wheels.
Now, they did that song Sweet Dreams, right?
It's Sweet Dreams are...
Dreams are made of these.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of some sort of wee pun to put in there, but it eludes me right now. So we'll just play the game instead.
Sweet
It's spelled with in 2 I's instead of 2 E's. All right, we can workshop that. We can do something with that. Wait, hold on. I just realized I launched it in the wrong... Here we go. Hot Wheels Beat That. And it opens with a dolphin error. It opens with an invalid read from 0x0000000020C PC equals 0x8023DF20. I'll just ignore for this session. Hey, what do you know?
Someone Google that.
You know, it just works. Maybe we can play multiplayer with this one. Maybe this one will have normal controls.
feel like people have been liking the recent Hot Wheels efforts in terms of like racing games.
Yeah, they really cleaned up their act at a certain point. I play with Hot Wheels basically every day at work.
Oh, that's fun.
Loses its charm after like the first or second day, after the first or second kid of the day who's like, Hot Wheels, Hot Wheels. Now, they will let us have Nerf guns at the clinic I work at. If I could just shoot kids all day long. No, that doesn't sound good. Out of context, that sounds horrible. No,
take it out. Take it out. Stream delay. Censor that.
This is a sick pre-rendered FMV.
What if this was like the old Hot Wheel games, as in the entire game was a pre-rendered FMV that you just
that'd be sick. That'd be sweet.
For Koron.
Were you big into Hot Wheels as a child, as a youngling?
I wasn't someone who collected them, but I had some Hot Wheels and I played with them a lot. So I really liked Hot Wheels. I think I had some of the tracks too that you could build. I had some orange pieces of plastic. But I never had anything fancy like the launchers or the things that they show on TV. It was like a big old plastic shark that you can drive into its mouth. I never had any of that.
Yeah, I was never a car kid. I was never into the automobiles or trains for that matter.
It wasn't so much the concept of cars or automobiles and stuff. It was having this little toy that I could like...
Chris.
I don't know. Move. Hi, Chris.
Thanks for the save, Chris.
Options.
Can
I just like playing with toys,
name?
And
yeah, sure.
Having Hot Wheels, was a toy on wheels, so woo, fun, all that.
I was big on Nerf guns. I mentioned Nerf guns because I did enjoy... Hey, you know what? We have options here. Nunchuck style, Wiimote only. I'm gonna elect for fucking Wiimote only.
Okay, Wiimote only does use tilt controls.
That's fine.
It looks like.
That's fine.
Okay.
I can live with this. And it'll make it easy for you, too, to... Louis PSC says, Cass teaching center access relock to kids while playing with Nerf darts. I see you gotta hold it close to your chest. Can't it, like, who's the main... Sam Fisher.
Single player. Select your difficulty.
Beat this. 780 out of 780 flames. Rank, beat that.
Select a zone.
All right, the conceit comes in immediately. Bedroom, mini golf, attic, bowling alley. Let me do mini golf. That sounds fun and whimsical.
Select an event.
Spooky sprint.
Underwater washout. Witch Doctor Way. 2007? Okay, making sure. T-Rex Rush. Spooky sprint. Oh, these are Eliminator. There's quick races. Rampages. This is where you go on a...
Actually, what if Rampage is like Burnout?
I'll give it a shot. Let's do the spooky sprint.
Now I liked Nerf guns, but since I grew up in a place that was very hot, I think I played more with like Super Soakers as a kid.
Oh, I had fun with water guns as well. You ever do laser tag? You ever go to laser tag places?
Not as many times in my life as I would have liked to, but yes, I definitely love laser tag.
There's a lot of cars in this game, by the way.
There are.
Which I guess you would hope for. I guess you would want. Bone Shaker, here we fucking go. Yes, please.
When I worked at Toys R Us, we had a really huge Hot Wheels section. And I think, like, at a certain point, most Hot Wheels just became, like, branded stuff, like, based on cartoons and movies and things.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
3, 2, 1, go!
Like, I feel like there's two ways you can go with that. There's three ways you can go with that. If you have, like, your branded Hot Wheels toys. The most boring one is where they just take a car and they put the logo on it or something. Where they had just zero idea what to do with it. Like, I don't know, put put the Munsters logo on a hot rod or something. Like, there's no iconic cars in the Munsters, right? There's nothing.
No, nothing. I can't think of a single.
Then the other way is take the iconic car from the thing, like in the Munsters, and, you know, put that in the thing, and that's fine. You know, that's... If... You know, I was a kid who liked playing with toys that reminded me of things. I had Star Wars toys. But my favorite is when they just take, like, a character and they make it into a car.
Yeah, like action figures do, like Spider-Man's car, and it's just his face on the fucking car, you know, like that sort of thing.
Yeah, like they try to turbo teen a character into a Hot Wheels car.
Oh, can I just say, by the way, this controls horribly. That the tilt controls not good. In fact, I dare say they're bad. Better than Donkey Kong.
Maybe worth trying the nunchuck controls then.
You know,
that is an option.
It might unfortunately be the case. Because I'm about to fail out of this.
Yeah. Loser.
I failed you, Chris.
I'm Headfuls asks, has anyone here seen the Tommy from Rugrats Hot Wheels truck? I'm pretty sure I have. But I'm going to remind myself. Yeah, the one that's full of shit. Yeah. It's for folks who don't know what it is and don't feel like, you know, Googling it. It's a dump truck. The cab of the truck does look like Tommy Pickles' head. Like, his head is the front of the truck. And then in the back is a diaper, and the diaper is, no two ways about it, full of shit.
I'm gonna race to the bowling alley.
Select an event.
Bowling ball bash, 10-pin tearaway. Let's just do a quick race down the lane.
Select your car.
Change your controls up.
Yep. Dakar. Like Paris-Dakar rally. I imagine it's gonna be like a rally car. Yep. Diesel Boy, Spine Buster, Power Bomb, Speed Bump. Brutalistic. You know, like, give me the worst car in the game. Let's see how that controls. Give me, like, the starter car. All the goals have already been completed.
I think after I left Toys R Us, or rather after Toys R Us left this mortal coil, I think that's when that rash of Hot Wheels thefts started happening. Like, the collector's market, like, picked up again on Hot Wheels, and people just started stealing Hot Wheels from stores and, like, doing all sorts of, like... I don't know how to describe it other than weird, pathetic shit. Like, stalking out children's toys section and, like, paying attention to, like...
I mean, like, people continue to do with Pokemon cards and shit like that, right?
Yes. Yeah, like stalking out, like, stores and trying to find out their shipping schedules and when the trucks come in, and, like, cutting things off at the pass and buying, like, entire shipments before they get a chance to go on the shelves.
Yeah,
or
fucking
just
pathetic.
Straight up stealing them, you know?
Yep. Absolutely. I just want to say, I want to put it on the record, people who do that are absolutely fucking pathetic. That if you're, like, you know, someone who obsesses over children's toys to the extent that you're depriving children of them, get a fucking life.
Yes, I as someone who worked at a toy store, yeah, get a life. if you are, like, doing every single thing you can to, like, deprive kids of being able to buy toys because you, Mr. Moneybags, come in and, like, say, I'm gonna buy everything directly off the truck. Actually, could you hold that entire shipment of dolls for me? Thanks. Like, no, go. Like, we have to do it, but also go fuck yourself.
This game controls way better using an analog stick. Most games control better using an analog stick, as it turns out. I mean, anything is better than motion controls. Does that make this a better game? Sure. Does it make it a good game? It seems competent. It seems very basic. It seems like, you know, a kid's, Babby's first kart racer, and that's fine. There's a place for that. The environments are whimsical enough, and they are populated enough with stuff. Great fun. Well, now it's just lying to us. That was the drift button, I believe. Oh no, that's the drift button. I hit the brake before.
Very busy effect you had going on you. That fire shield or whatever it is.
Oh, this game has particles up the wazoo. But I am going to come in first in this race, and that's really all that matters to me.
So you were saying earlier you don't really watch Scott the Wazoo?
No, I can't say that I do. Or the
I think
pissed
the only
off
Scott the
angry
Waz-
gamer guy, or any of his brethren. Or
I don't
the
think he's really
peanut
a
butter
pissed
jelly
off guy.
sandwich guy. I'm trying to just get every content creator's name wrong right now.
I think the only Scott the Waz video I've ever seen is one that took all, like, his first 100 videos, synced them all up at the moment where he says, "Hi y'all, Scott here," and then lets the rest of the video play. So it's just one extremely loud moment of a choir saying, "Hi y'all, Scott here," and then just like this waterfall of noise descending on you for half an hour.
Also, to be clear, just before anyone tries to start any shit or claims whatever, I have nothing against Scott the Waz. I from what I have seen, it's not my type of content, but he seems like a nice guy putting out content that people enjoy. And he's also an Ohio native, so, you know, shouts out to Ohio. I've spent some years there in my life, so I'm always happy to see an Ohio kid rising up the ranks. It's not my scene. I just don't watch games YouTube. I just don't get anything out of it, personally.
Yeah, you watch Stop Skeletons from Fighting.
I mean, I watched the episodes I wrote.
Like, in the process of writing it in your head, you're like, yeah, this is what Dara's going with.
Visualizing it, yeah. Want to do some multiplayer?
Sure. You have me set up with Nunchuck?
Multiplayer.
Thank you.
You should be.
Let me...
Select your difficulty.
That should have been A. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Select a zone.
I think I should set you to steering mode, because you'll have the benefit of, like, using the analog stick, so it'll probably be fine to just give you that, right?
I bet not, but we'll see.
So where do you want to race? The attic, the bedroom, the mini golf?
Let's do the bedroom, because I want to see if we can find the one with the pinball table on it. That looked like it was in the bed. It could have either been the bedroom or the bowling alley.
Desktop dash.
Yeah, sure.
Select your vehicle.
Now,
Yeah,
I don't mind if you pick like an end game car. In fact, I would encourage you to. I'm going to pick one that seems middle of the road and see if these stats make a real difference. If you just go left from here, you'll get to like, yeah.
Do any of these look familiar to me? Besides Bone Shaker. Ooh, I like this one. That one kind of reminds me of Daytona, USA a little bit. It says player 1.
Oh, you must have pressed the wrong button, and...
I pressed A, for sure.
Which car did I pick again? This one. All right, try...
Okay, I know that this button right here is A.
It's not
All
A.
right. It's the
Try
button
pressing a
I
button
pressed when
that
it
is an
said
A.
press A. All right.
'Cause I'm sick of picking the same car over and over again.
I'll pick the other button that is right here. Okay.
Super Smash. Use weapons to find and smash through hidden sections of the track.
Unless... I'll have to see. Where am I? Okay. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Robin's racing. Okay.
This is so zoomed in.
Nice landing.
Is there any other camera? I can temporarily, like, put the camera, like, so they look in reverse, but I can't zoom the camera out. Sorry, I was trying every button to see if there's, like, a, hey, pull back.
Oh, there's a look behind you.
That's all there is. Did you notice the Uno cards, by the way? Because, you know, Hot Wheels. Is it Mattel, Hasbro? Who's to say? Whoever owns both Uno and Hot Wheels.
Well, I know Mattel owns Hot Wheels, so... Unless it's like a cross-brand deal.
Who owns Tonka?
I think...
Tonka
I almost want to
Toys?
say Tonka is just the company. I could be wrong.
Ooh, the soap.
What
Soap
happens
is
if I build
brutal.
up my Hot Wheels meter?
Like I say, you're doing pretty good.
Still doesn't control well because I am using tilt controls. Like, I think there is an inherent, like, slipperiness to tilt controls, even if you're emulating it with a analog stick. I mean, I know for a fact if I was actually using tilt controls, it would be way worse.
Sure.
Like, this is still better.
Touchdown.
I guess I am in first somehow.
I see you.
Ha, smoke.
Fine collision. Touchdown.
Yeah, take that.
Supercharge.
Okay. How do I do this supercharge thing?
Final lap. Final lap. Green line's ready.
Oh, I guess I found it. I don't know what that actually did for me because I don't think I went faster.
I want to say that this plays okay, but boy,
Yes.
howdy, this camera sucks. For the split screen, it was fine in single player, but this is this whatever. Like, is this FOV is the issue, or is it just the angle? Is the tilt bad? It's hard to say. All I know is that it is lacking.
Fine collision. Perfect landing.
Is it running worse in two-player?
Yeah, might be a little bit.
Nice landing. Fine collision.
When did you get in front of me?
When I hit you with a missile and you flipped over.
Wait, I got hit with a missile and I flipped over?
Yeah, while you were on the loop-de-loop, and now you beat me.
Victory.
It,
Loser.
am I here?
Player 2 is the winner.
Are you disassociating right now?
I don't know. You described events that I don't remember happening. And I thought I was losing, and then it said I won.
Floorboard Frenzy, Bedroom Brawl. I want to see a different game mode. Eliminator is just you hit people to knock them out.
Oh. Is that what that is? Because usually I think of Eliminator as, you know, last place.
Stock
Drops
battle. Just like in Smash Bros.
Yeah, okay. 5 stocks, 8 minutes.
I recognize this one. I've seen Phantom Racer before.
Oh, wait. I think I had one of these as a kid. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had this as a kid.
Man, let's roll. Let's roll out. Player versus player, use all available weapons to score against your opponent. So I think we have battle mode. I think we got a proper battle mode brewing here.
Perfect landing.
Okay.
Nice landing.
I can say, like, a camera issue, I think, is that the camera is too low. Like, I know you're trying
Yes.
to place what's wrong with it. I think the camera is too low to the ground. But I can see in multiplayer that if it was much higher up, then you would not be able to see in front of you. So it's in an awkward position where I don't think there's...
Now, I have a
I mean, other games
solution
have
for
figured it out.
Vertical split screen. That's the solution.
Oh god, I hate vertical split screen.
Yeah, so do
racing,
I.
though.
But if this is like the situation we're in right now, where I don't know, I feel like it might at least having the option. I would at least appreciate the option.
Parachutes? What's that gonna do for me? There's no fall damage.
Nice landing.
It also seems to be shooting out in front of me.
I lost a stock by fall damage.
Wait, but really?
Yeah.
Oh. You didn't run into my mine?
I lost another stock. Wait, when did that second one?
I launched these things that said,
I think you're gonna win by doing nothing.
I don't know where you are. Okay. Now
won
that
by
I
doing
shot a
something.
missile at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the battle mode.
Player 2 is the winner.
You know, I mean... someday I'm going to commission someone to actually draw something better. But... and I can say that because that's my drawing. I can put down myself. Not the worst battle mode we've played, for sure, on this.
Good
and you know
work.
what? I love
Dino
a good
gem
Rats
awarded.
map. You know, I always played that in Counter-Strike.
Yeah,
back
no,
in the day.
absolutely. Rats is a fun concept. And Hot Wheels, you know, lends itself pretty well towards that.
You think,
I think we've seen everything there
of
is to
all the
say.
Sure. Of all the Hot Wheels games, do you think they've ever gone the other way? They've had, like, a gimmick track where instead of the gimmick being you're really small, like, the Hot Wheels are just huge. And
They're
I don't
tearing
mean,
through
like,
the
normal
city.
car huge. I mean, kaiju huge.
Hold on. We have some galleries. Concept image. Concept. All concept art.
I don't know, this
Oh,
concept art
mock-up
looks
screen. Oh, I like this. In set B.
I don't know, this concept art looks like AI to me.
Shut up.
No.
Oh, there you go. Speaking of kaiju, that'll do it for Hot Wheels. Beat that. You know what? It can't be beat. Best game we've played tonight.
Okay, so let's say except by most of the other things on our list, but actually, no, not even most of the other things on our list. Considering our list, this is actually probably gonna rank up.
It's going to rank higher than it should, than it has any right to, for sure. Do me a favor, restart your Discord while I quickly, while I briefly show off the next game we'll be playing, which is Penny Racers Party Choro-Q Speedway. In case you couldn't guess, in case you don't know, this is a Choro-Q game. Choro-Q
Oh, I know
being
this franchise.
the original Penny Racers, emanating from Japan. And there's been some video game tie-ins to them. And so we see them localized here as anything other than Choro-Q, where there's Turbo-Q, at all. I think, aren't the Transformers, don't they originate as a spin-off of Choro-Q? Because Choro-Q's been around forever in Japan. I think there's something. I think when I wrote the Mystery of Convoy article, I think I got into some Choro-Q stuff.
So I think it's that the molding for the Choro-Q toys has been used for the Transformers.
It's all Takara, right? It's all Takara Tomy.
Yes, Takara.
So I'm sure there is some connection there.
Yeah,
at the very least.
I'm looking at the Wikipedia article for it actually, and it does say that the toy line has also lent its molding to the Micro Change and Transformers line of toys. I was actually looking that up because I'm pretty sure there was a Choro-Q game that came out.
You see this,
Yep.
by the way?
Yeah.
No nunchuck, no option, no choice. Wiimote only, tilt only.
I want to say there was a Choro-Q game that came out in North America as Choro-Q. I think it was
Maybe that PS2
game.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
The one where all the cars talk. Oh, in case I didn't mention it, developed by Barnhouse Effect, published by Tomy, which is a branch of Takara. In around February 28th, 2008. Sorry.
Either you're thinking of Road Trip, or both games do that. Stock Puppet Kingdom says the PS2 one was localized as Road Trip Adventure. No, there's another one called Choro-Q, I believe. That's a separate game.
Create a file? Yeah, sure.
Yep, straight up called Choro-Q. But you're right, that Road Trip Adventure was a Choro-Q game as well. And it was a weird one.
Wait, second line? What are we... Oh, is it like a license plate? Is that what we're doing here?
Maybe. BAD.
No, wait. I got it. Wait, no, hold on. If I'm doing full leet speak... I don't know if this is road legal, this one here. But...
yeah, I mean, the first one was good. This one is not.
Alright, select my penny racer. School bus. Prius. The Miata, the Lancer, Evolution. Some of these seem more road effective than others. I'm also not a big car person, but I know a Lancer. Ah, fuck it. School bus. One player, multiplayer, tutorial, race mode. I wonder if this has a campaign. Oh, yes. Well, first of all, let me check those options. Adjust the level of recovery power. Rubber banding. Just put me on normal. Why don't we? I don't need all the help in the world, just some.
Hey, Pop Quiz Cass. You know why they're called penny racers?
Because you used to put a penny inside of them, and it acted as like sort of like the gear or the motor. It did something where the actual penny operated it. Yeah.
Yeah, the penny would like make the car do a wheelie once you released it. Because I guess the weight would push back on the backside.
Be the first to cross that finish line. Charge up Q energy as you pass your charge zones and use items on the course to get ahead.
I think I had like knockoff penny racer toys as a kid that didn't actually have the penny part of it. They just looked like those things.
Look at this fucking guy! There's a guy on the track! That's not right. Alright, tilt controls. Isn't this whimsical? You can tell it's whimsical because of the music.
Hold on, let me turn that shit up.
Oh! I was shaking the Wiimote, you see. Oh my god! That is the sharpest turning I think I've felt in a while.
Not sure of the gravity of that situation. I'm imagining that you're playing this with like the Wiimote in your mouth and you're just shaking it like a dog with a chew toy when you do that.
Of course. How else would you play this? No, I don't want to retire. I was just trying to...
Do you think you could teach a dog how to play a Wii game?
I guess it would depend on the Wii game, wouldn't it?
Yeah. You ever see that speedrun dog?
Yeah, the one who did, what was it, Gyromite?
Yeah, Peanut Butter, I think is his name.
Oh, the only Peanut Butter the dog I know is one from Mr. Show, Peanut Butter the Magic Dog, or it's like a one-off shot. It's a one-shot gag in one of the episodes, in one of the sketches.
You know why that dog's called not Mr. Show, the speedrunning dog. You know why the speedrunning dog's called Peanut Butter? Because it abbreviates to PB, personal best.
Ah, I had a way worse joke in mind.
No, not that one.
That's what the Wii section, that's what the Wii era of the Cursed Kart Racers segment is doing to me. I'm getting more blue by the second. I don't like the camera in this at all. Because there's so much verticality, because there's so much, like, you know, going up, but then it'll just point into the ground. I will say though, like for tilt controls, for tilt steering, this is the most functional I've seen it. Like you can do it too sharply, in that that like can come to bite you. But also, I think I chose the wrong fucking vehicle.
Oh, the school bus ain't cutting it.
I don't think it's the fastest thing on 4 wheels.
Yeah, between the Lancer and the school bus, maybe we went with the wrong option.
I think the game might be slightly biased towards the actual racing cars. Will it let me switch? Will it let me? No. Don't save a record of that. My penny racer. Garage. Can I just swap this out entirely? No, I think I fucked it. I think I made a huge mistake. Unless...
Yeah, you just don't have the bodies for the other ones.
At least there's a lot of them.
Hey, what if they all have... That's a lot, but what if they all have bad stats to start with and you just have to, like... Well, I mean, they did have their own stat.
They did have unique stats.
Things.
I did fuck up. Let me just see the race mode, because clearly there was like some extra like things you could do there. Oh. Kart.
Yeah. Don't even have the option for the school bus here.
They're like, come on. What are you doing? Bedroom Twister, Backyard Jungle, Attic Adventure, Sand and Sun. Give me the Attic Adventure.
I have a feeling that in single player story mode or whatever, that all of the cars are fairly bad and you just need to build them up. I gotta say, I'm not loving how these tracks look. Like, especially coming right off of
Hot Wheels.
Like, I know Hot Wheels was going theoretically for more realistic, but this just feels a lot more simple than it does like whimsical.
Yeah, you can tell this is budget. Like this was clear. It's like they didn't even bother to localize. Like, let's replace those coins with something else. Anything else? No, we're just gonna use Japanese currency. Okay.
I mean, they at least call them pennies, right? The penny razor.
Yeah, this game was definitely developed on more of a budget than the likes of a Hot Wheel.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the steering's better.
I wanted to be kind of careful how I described, because obviously there's a budgetary difference here. But, you know, in terms of art direction.
No doubt.
So I think Choro-Q, you know, from what games I have seen in the series and what I have played, I think I've played spin-offs of Choro-Q more than I've actually played any sort of real Choro-Q game, but it's like more colorful to me than a lot of this.
Huh? Why are they driving? Huh?
Well, no, this is how the track. This is how the track does. It doubles back.
That's very strange. So, like, you're gonna lap people. You're gonna come back around to like.
Oh yeah, I mean it's supposed to be chaotic, like, you know, driving into oncoming traffic kind of stuff.
I mean, that's something. That's an idea. I'm not inherently against it when I'm just surprised by it, because I don't think I've seen many games do that.
Usually I see that in like Destruction Derby type games, you know? Like Johnny and I were playing Crash and Burn on the previous games from a hat.
Oh yeah,
and
like discount burnout with Destruction Derby elements or what have you.
Yeah. You know, and that had, you know, some tracks in it that sort of, like, crisscross in ways to encourage people to run into each other. Again, I see it more in stuff like that than, you know, I was expecting here, but, you know, that's fine. That's a idea.
Huh? Oh, okay. Whatever that was, like, a third time? Are we gonna get hit with a third one of those, whatever that is?
You're killing this race.
Oh no, I'm goated with the sauce. Absolutely quirked up, yeah. Yep, pretty good. My performance, not the game itself. This is pretty middling. This is pretty bland. It's competent.
Some of the little musical stings every now and then are little. I don't know what I'm like. They throw me off guard. Like in the previous track where it was like da 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 da, and then it just dropped that motif. I was gonna say I'm almost surprised this got localized, but then again I'm not because it's the Wii.
They'd localize anything at this point in time.
Congratulations, you're the best.
I know. Slime Generator in chat says, I respect a game with no ambition like this. Hey, guess what? We're doing multiplayer. And I can keep you on steering mode for it, because that's all there is.
Awarded.
Yes.
As the game made it so clear to us. Oh, I know. Press the 2 button on your controller. Or the A button, I guess.
There I am.
Are you ready? Ready as we'll ever be. Data cannot be found in one player's Wii remote.
Yeah, it just.
I was trying to find like your save data. Oh wait, hold on. The Trueno, Sprinter Trueno A8 86 or 85. This is straight up the
initially.
Yeah. No Wii remote data.
Does that say I or J? What does that say?
I.
I'll take the.
You know what? I want to experiment with something after you've picked a car. Okay. I'm gonna play with no recovery power. I want you to play with maximum recovery power.
All right. Oh, I have a shake button, right? Somewhere?
Yeah, it should be R1.
Okay.
Or L1 or L2. It's something. There may be multiple shake buttons. But the point is that, yes, you have them on the shoulders.
Real sparse day here at the racetrack, folks. Everyone called out sick.
No one in attendance, race fans.
Oh, well, here's our vertical split screen you were asking for. Hey, guy, get off my ass. Thank you. Whoa, okay. Huh? Okay. Just trying to... Well, I have no idea what button was actually shaped.
Probably R1 or L1.
I didn't have much in the way of feedback, so...
Well, you can watch the meter go up while you're shaking. That's your feedback. Actually, try pressing them right now, and it might affect... You might find yourself, like, doing, like, some weird, like, in place... Like, yeah, that's shaking. Yeah, that's horizontal shake.
But I think it wants me to do a vertical shake.
I think any shake will do.
Oh, what's wrong? Oh, that's water. Okay, that's why I had...
Yeah, we're on the beach. Beautiful day at Sunny Beach.
Okay, L1 is going to get me the shake that it actually wants. Oh, I found a jump.
There's a jump button in this game?
It must be a shake command of some sort.
Oh, it's yank the controller upwards.
I feel like this is pretty clearly what I was saying earlier about... Well, first of all, what's the boost button once I have max?
Up on the D-pad.
Okay. Thank you. I think this is... My experience with this is pretty clear to what I was saying with the Hot Wheels one, which is bad tilt controls can translate better in on an analog stick, and good tilt controls can translate poorly on an analog stick.
I believe it.
Because this does not feel good to me at all. Like, this feels like extremely bad, the turning. But I realize that I'm not using the correct, method of it.
Yeah, we're doing what we can with the tools we have available. I mean, I guess I can give, the most accurate impressions of the controls in these games. I guess it falls on me to do that, as a matter of fact, because I'm the one using an actual fucking Wiimote like a stooge. I will say you're doing fine. The rubber banding is playing to your benefit.
Yeah.
I will say that on occasion, when I'm doing the shaking to charge up, and then I come out of that, and if I'm delayed at all, if I'm still shaking, and it reads that as, oh, we're gonna steer you to the left or right now. That stinks a little bit.
How do I use these items better?
There's a button for it. Couldn't tell you what that button is. I just sort of, I don't think, I feel. Fuck!
I had a boost the last second.
Well, good for you.
It's weird that it seems like for everything we've done, there's been a completely different set of default cars. Because these were different cars in the...
No, I don't want to play this again. I really don't. It's okay. No, beep, 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 stop. Let me go.
Oh, you found camera controls. Hit start or something.
It's A. It is A to pause. Plus and minus are not.
How is it A to pause? What?
I don't fucking know.
What button was I pressing then? Okay.
Roll the big ball to the finish line. Gather coins in the arena. Hit the spot. This is where you find the G spot and bowl them down.
Ooh, bowling.
Set the direction and dash power of your penny racer and go. You get 2 chances per frame. Your 3-frame total decides it all. These are fun. Can I move left and right so I can get a little more... Okay. Can I get more? Nope, just the one. Huh.
Hey, do you have your boost still?
No.
No. All right. Do that.
Interesting interpretation of bowling here. Would love to see what a strike looks like in this.
This would be semi more accurate to, oh. Two button? How do I charge? Like that. Okay.
This is so low rent, it's almost unbelievable. The way this is implemented, the way that this is hacked together to make this minigame happen.
I was gonna say, this is almost more accurate to how a penny racer would work, though, right? You just kind of set it, and it would just go.
Set it and forget it, yeah. I don't think I want to do all 3 frames of this. I don't know what there'd be to be gained from doing that.
Oh, almost had a spare.
Oh, you were so close.
I wonder if there's... The answer is probably no. I wonder if there's something we're missing. If there's some extra control here.
I'm going to try tilting like this. With maximum tilt, no. It went in the exact straight line that I set out for initially.
We're halfway through at this point.
Left, left, left. Tilt left. Fuck.
What would a strike look like in this?
Well, if anyone's going to get it,
like
it's going to be you.
Startup power. There we go. Oh. I wish you could move like left and right. I don't know if there's something I'm not.
No, I don't think you can. That's what I wanted to do too, but there's nothing for it. There's no recourse for it.
This feels unnecessary.
Oh yeah,
This
no,
startup power
this
thing.
is tedious. Like this thing.
I did worse that time. Maybe we don't have to do all three.
Yeah, you won by a lot.
Yeah.
Let's see one of the other weird mini game modes here. Hit the spot. Coins, big ball, roll, wind up, dash, repeat, wind up and dash to race. I imagine that's just gonna be like shake it up a lot. Katamari style?
I think it's like Sisyphean style.
Well, I mean, what is the Bad Game Hall of Fame? Not like a Sisyphean nightmare. Oh, cool. Cool. No, I like how I'm trying to push it, but my tires are going up. I feel like I have no control over this. I feel like I have absolutely no control over this one for some reason. Oh, cool.
What was that?
Great job finishing the race, but you forgot Baby Moses.
What was that streamer bait game recently that was just Sisyphus?
Don't ask me. There's a reset button that resets you to the beginning of the track without the ball. You know what this game doesn't have? Reverse button.
You can reverse.
How?
Hold on. Once you're at a full stop, hit brake again. And you'll go back. I think.
Yeah, okay, you're right. Ooh. Back to start position.
The only one I want to see after this is hit the spot. I want to know what that is. There's like that one coin collecting. We know what a coin collecting is.
Adjust the power level to start to stop your car at the right side. This is chicken. It's gonna be chicken.
Not chicken, but, well, almost. I thought it was going to be like shuffleboard for a sec.
Okay.
Oh, that's you.
Oh, it's in... Okay.
I think, is it invisible? Okay, so this one is... So what was the other one that I thought was going to be chicken?
All right, so you don't want to max it out. If you've maxed it out, you've gone too far. All right, like, yeah.
All right, so you want to do it more than I did.
Not too much more. Fuck.
Given the, like, imprecise nature of shaking, like, this feels frustrating because it feels like it's not something you'd be able to hone in. Because of how, like, shaking these things work.
Every shake you're doing.
Yeah, like, I can do that on a controller. God damn it.
Hey, you got 200.
Alright, next time I'm gonna go way longer than I think I should.
1, 2, 3, 4. At least I put points on the board.
Okay, Go way longer than I think I should. Stop. 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 Ah.
Well, you won.
I won because I was bad at shaking. I'm not going to say we have to do it, but then what was the other one that I thought was going to be?
I don't know, but we need to move on. We need to keep the show rolling.
We do.
That was Penny Racers Party Choro-Q Speedway, and it was fine. It was relatively inoffensive. The same may not be able to be said of our next game tonight.
Why don't you introduce it while I go use the restroom real quick?
By all means. For our next game is the one, the only, the infamous, the lowest rated Wii game on Metacritic, I believe, at last count. It's SPOGS Racing. Hey, remember Pogs? Are you a 90s kid? Do you remember Pogs? Well, these are SPOGs, which are like Pogs, but with an S at the front. Little circular things with little pictures printed on them. What if they could race each other? Well, the brave developers at Pronto Games dared to ask that question, and D2C Games, the publisher, gave them the okay and released this as a WiiWare title in July 2008, and very quickly this became the Wii's most infamous game. And then we're covering it here in its capacity as a kart racer of sorts. It's close enough. I've played a little bit of this. I know more or less what we're in for, and it's not good. Which is good for the show. It's good for our purposes. You know, it's good for the thing that we do here at the Bad Game Hall of Fame. You'll have to give me a second to get it loaded and up and running. There we go. Licensed by Nintendo, regrettably, on Nintendo's part. Pronto. We need this game done pronto. Don't worry, we got you covered. We'll do it under budget, too. Sick. So I customized my SPOG here in the SPOG Maker. Let's go to the Face Maker. By Face Maker, they mean pick from one of these predetermined images here. So that's it. Those are all of the faces you can put to your Pog, including this discount garbage pail kid here. I went with this girl. The color of my ring, I chose purple. You can select a stat here if you want to be specialized in something. I should probably maximize handling. You know, seems like it'd be good to have in this game. I'll save my SPOG too while I'm at it. Those are the settings you get. Okay. So, let's check the options too while we're at it. Music, controls. Okay, cool. Normal or motion. I'll stick with normal, thank you very much. Any excuse I have to not use motion controls, I will happily take it. There is season play, and then there is quick race, and there is crash and grab, trademarked. This is a system innovated by SPOGS Racing, wherein crashing into other opponents will give you access to their parts on their car, so you can increase your stats mid-race, as I'm to understand it. Let's check out all the tracks. Speed Trap, Turbo Pass, Apex Circuit, Thunder Island, Nitro Route, SPOG Express, that's it. Let's do the SPOG Express for starters. Let's start the race. Weapons auto-target your opponents when they get in range. Good to know. Now to remember how this game controls. And they're off. Got a loop-de-loop straight away. Camera having a tough time. Game's camera updating at a staggered frame rate. And that was successful. We successfully hit an opponent, and we did not get any benefit for it. We did not get any power-up for it. So I think I actually had to collide with them if I wanted that to happen.
Now, do you know if SPOGS were like a real toy?
A real spin-off of POGS?
Yeah.
I don't believe they are. I think they just did not want to pay the license for POGS.
Oh, okay. Because I looked up SPOGS, and apparently it's just the name of a candy in Britain.
There, I upgraded my engine. Unfortunately, by crashing into them, I also made it so I couldn't make the jump off the ramp. So, you know, you win some, you lose some.
So I gotta say, when I heard conceptually what this was, when you described it, I imagined that the Pogs would be, like, spinning or moving in any sort of way.
Oh, yeah, no, that's silly of you. What were you thinking?
I also decided to look up this game on Wikipedia here, and apparently there were plans for downloadable content for this game.
Mm-hmm.
There are going to be racer packs and new tracks and vehicles and other things, and I don't think that happened.
Don't believe that materialized. I think they thought better of it. I think they thought to themselves, we made them suffer enough. They've already gave us money. It'd be cruel and unusual to ask them for more. Boy, howdy, these tracks sure suck, huh?
Oh, let me see. Let me get a good look at it now. Yeah, it's just one wooden board over and over. Oh, never mind. There's new stuff. Oh, God. Okay, looking in the back... I like how outside of the track, the world is rendered like it's in Killer 7.
I got some cool exhaust now. Will this help us win the race? Probably not.
Now, I always keep my sound fairly low when we stream, so I can kind of focus on talking. But am I mistaken, or is there no music?
No music? Who needs music when you got the hum of the engine? It's raw and real.
Tiger Chimera says this is a lot of fake video game design to be on screen for 5 seconds on a sitcom energy. I feel like there's not enough HUD elements for that to be the case.
I really should move the chat up so that the SPOG stats are never covered up.
Yeah, that's important information.
Louise PSC says, I'm glad a Net Eurosa game could get a remaster on the way. Reverse? Reverse? Thank you. What is with bad games, bad racing games, and just, like, fucking up the reverse? Oh, that doesn't count as a crash and grab? That wasn't enough of a crash that I can't grab after that? Alright, sure, whatever, game. Roll out the fanfare, roll out the music cue. There we go, I moved chat up.
I know you're a little younger than me, but did you collect Pogs as a kid at all?
No. I didn't get into any collectible shit.
Okay,
I was way too broke.
let me rephrase. Rather than say collect Pogs, as in like any sort of serious stuff, let me say, did you have Pogs? I'll rephrase it.
I maybe stole a few Pogs from like friends or whatever, but
I think I
You're gonna be this
Do I
Pog,
have
by the way.
any
The
form of control?
Spog.
Okay. I think I bought a few Pogs as a kid. Like, I think at the roller rink that I went to, they would have, like, machines that you could put quarters in and get Pogs out of. I mean, I liked them, but I didn't have anyone to play them with. Which is to say of a lot of things as a kid for me. Like,
You know
I
how
liked a
Pogs got
thing, but
started,
didn't
by
have
the
anyone
way?
to play with.
You know what Pogs
Milk
were
caps.
initially? Yep, yeah, it's a bingo.
I've seen a documentary about it.
Yeah, as have I. Same documentary, probably.
Oh, whoop, okay, that's reverse. All right.
Yep, I'm giving you a fair shot here. And we're off.
Okay, D-pad control. Okay. Oh, I found the reverse look. I seem to be, just by default, slower.
Yeah. It's because I've stolen some parts from the crash and grab mode. By playing that, I've given myself extra stats. Which just gives me a straight up advantage.
Alright, so you're gonna win.
Yeah, by a lot.
Well, alright, in that case, I'm just gonna see what I was doing here. Which is pull up some trivia for you.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, do you know what SPOGS stands for?
No.
It stands for Sports Player Object Gyros.
So nonsense. It means nothing.
Not absolute nonsense. Sports Player Object Gyros.
I keep getting the boost power up. So I can hit maximum speed. And further my lead over you. By the way, the boost gives me 10 extra miles per hour. I'm already driving 160. The boost gets me up to 170.
IGN called this the ugliest game available on the Wii.
SPOGS Enthusiast Magazine called it the worst game we've ever seen.
It's like, in 30 years of our publication, someone finally made the game that we've been wanting to exist, and it sucks. We speculated since the 80s on what a game around SPOGS could be.
And never in our wildest dreams did we imagine.
Do you think there's a Fushigi documentary out there on YouTube that we could watch?
If there is, we're watching it tonight. I'm sure we'll find like an instructional VHS tape.
Yeah, I'm sure that exists, but I want like a documentary. I want the history of Fushigi.
What was the word
okay.
that we were watching? Rocker chicks or not? Fushi. You know what we're talking about? It was like we were watching a Catatonics Youth compilation. You know what I'm talking about, Sharky? Don't leave me hanging here.
No, that sounded like word salad to me.
Okay, we were watching, it was like, an instructional video. It was part of the Catatonics Youth compilation. They're like, here's how to be a rocker chick. And rocker chicks are not this.
Oh, Fifi Frou Frou.
Fifi Foo Foo. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Fifi Frou Fifi Frou Frou.
Or
which
something
is a
like
phrase,
that.
which is a saying.
And I just thought that sounded
Not
a lot
Fushigi, though.
like that sounds similar to Fushigi.
There's like in my head, there's a list of things that I would get with a lot of disposable income. And somewhere on that list, not very high on that list, but somewhere on that list is Fushigi.
Folks, pledge to us on Patreon. Subscribe on Twitch. Help Sharky achieve their dream. I realize now the chat actually shouldn't be there. I'm going to try to do this while continuing to play the game.
Oh, I've been doing so much stuff while playing this game. It's easy. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm just holding the accelerate button. I'm letting Jesus take the wheel, and I won. Thank God it was only 2 laps. Can we do crash and grab? Opponents, full field. This way we have some, You know what? Let's customize your POG, your SPOG. Now, what do you want to boost? What do you want to plus in?
I would say speed.
Here, speed plus. What face do you want?
Let's see. What do we have?
Yeehaw!
No. Nah. Yeah. I mean, if I want to go full on Pog, it's going to be the Yin Yang.
Yeah, that works. We got to say something nice from Zaraboos.
Well, IGN said Crash and Grab was the sole good idea of this game, although implemented poorly. So how about that?
Yeah, it's a novel concept implemented poorly. Ugh. This is the one thing you have to use the pointer for in this game. You better appreciate my sacrifice I just made for you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
Load Spog, Sharky. Load Sparg, Cassidy. There we go. Go back to 2-player. Race type. Let's see what other options we have. That was the quick race. How about sudden death? Full field.
Full field.
Thunder Island. 2 laps. Spogs.
There we go.
Sports player object.
object.
Gyros. So even the S at the end of Gyros is... It's not how that works. It's got the loop-de-loops made out of wood. Some things never change.
How do I steal from other people? Just
Oh, you can't.
bump into them?
There's no crash and grab here.
Oh.
That's its own dedicated game mode where you get to build up your cars. And it is not available in 2-player. Oh. Off I go into the abyss. Don't worry, it resets you. I
This
hit you
feels-
while you were doing the ramp, and it didn't stop you from clearing it.
This feels Steam Early Access abandoned game.
This looks like an N64 game. If not for the texture on the ramp being a little too high. Other than that, this would work. Especially with this draw distance. And the way things is kind of... especially if you see the mountains when you do the ramp, if you look to your left...
Yeah. I got, like I said, Killer 7 shading going on, and I don't think it was on purpose.
Magic Meow says, this feels like a DigiPen student final project.
Don't, speak ill of the students at DigiPen. They do a lot of hard work.
What makes it sudden death? I guess we have health bars.
Yeah. I haven't been close enough to anyone to shoot them because my stats suck.
You know, we've been playing this for a minute now. This is, as I mentioned, the lowest rated Wii game on all of Metacritic across all genres and so forth. But do you know what? Do you know what I would rather play this than play?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I know what you're thinking. This is not the worst thing we've played tonight.
No, far from it. Like, it's definitely the cheapest.
Yeah, to be clear, bad. Like, insulting. Insultingly bad. But
this isn't a war crime in the way that I would contend Donkey Kong Barrel Blast is.
This feels like it would be a very impressive Shockwave game if it came out very early in Shockwave's life.
Yeah. If it beat Gorilla's 2000 drive to the punch, this would have killed.
That one had music.
I have a power-up that makes me slightly wider. Unfortunately, there's still one other game mode left to experience. Battle mode. Let's check out the speed trap. I'll keep it on 2 laps. I don't think we need any more than that. I bet this isn't even going to be different from the other game modes. I bet all the game modes are basically the same shit.
The act of playing this game feels like when people say they're in a meeting that could have been an email. Like, that's what playing this game feels like. Like, I don't have to be here. You probably could have gotten, like, a piece of tape and put it down on the A button. And put, like, a drinky bird on the D-pad. I would have gotten similar performance. Now that's a toy. Now, that's a toy. Drinky birds?
Yeah, that's a toy. Snick the Porcupine says, Timmy from Newgrounds.com worked really hard on this, though. Imagine if this, instead of Alien Hominid, this was like the example of a Flash game turned proper console game. This is what they had to hang their hat on.
I mean, you know, there's Dead Estate, and then there's this.
Wait, there is crash and grab in this.
Okay.
And someone stole my fucking shit.
I can't remember what the portal I used to play Shockwave games was. Like, I think shockwave.com was where I played some of them, but I don't remember a lot of websites that were like, yeah, here's our Shockwave
I
games,
crashed
or
into
here's
the
our
back
collection
end of
stuff.
someone, expecting to do a crash and grab, and instead we just both went to 0 miles per hour. And got stuck for a minute.
But, you know, failed to hit someone.
I'm just gonna keep upgrading my engine. Shit.
Nope, that's okay. That did not do a crash, or that did a crash. That did not do a grab. Match Me Out says, when I think of Shockwave games, I think of E-Zone. I was definitely on E-Zone.
I think of
Maybe,
2 Flash
yeah.
games. There's another classic. There's one that had school in the name.
Oh, what was that? Math Cool Fun?
Yeah, I think
had,
that might be the one I'm thinking of.
which had that run game that was really good.
I just remember so many
like
kids
to-
playing the helicopter game, the green helicopter game, and I'm just like, you know, there's other games you can play, better games you can play. I'm bringing, you know, fucking Quake on a USB stick here or whatever. You want to do a LAN? And they're like, no, we're playing helicopter game. I think that's gonna do it for SPOGS Racing.
Yeah. I think it's been too soon since the last time I told my story about Game Boy, but some other day I will. When it's been long enough, I'll tell my story about Game Boy again.
Imagine what a season mode in this game would look like.
Ugh. It's a whole simulation thing. You have to like sign your team and manage finances.
Hey, you know, Extreme Paint Brawl had that. We might need to revisit this again someday in some capacity, just to give it its proper due, because we gotta move along. We're almost at the halfway point of the episode today, 2 hours in. So the next game on the list is a Japanese exclusive. This is Yatterman Wii Bikkuridokkiri Machine Demo Race Koron. Released.
I like the extremely American take you took on Yatterman.
Yatterman. This is.
I'm familiar with that a little bit. That property.
I believe this
Kind of
is
it.
Tatsunoko.
Yes.
I believe this lady is Tatsunoko coded. I am headful saying incoming rant about fandoms from Cat.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Nah. I already got it out of my system. So this was developed and published by Takara Tomy, who previously tonight published the Choro-Q, Choro-Q game, sorry. Is that Chester Cheetah on the cover? I don't know.
That's what I thought. That's flaming hot.
It's too cool to fool,
Chester
I tell
Cheetah.
you what. We'll do what we can to show this off. But, it's a little tough when we do not speak the language, as it were. Speaking of, case in point.
Well, I know what that means.
This means that, this is Wiimote only, which makes life that much easier for us. Wait. I wonder if I just told it to not do saves. Kami-sama is God.
I know those three. They star in the Time Boken shmup on PS1. That's real good. I feel like you'd like this character.
Oh yeah, no, she's a bad bitch. Yeah, absolutely.
She's got 2 flunkies. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like given the opportunity, you would take 2 flunkies.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, I already have. Wait, no. Forgot present company. Never mind. You didn't hear nothing. Wait, did you skip that?
No, didn't press a button.
That was it? That was the...
That was it. It was using the Wii life sensor thing. It was using that to detect, like, okay, this person doesn't speak Japanese, just skip it.
Oh boy, I used to know the characters for my name, but instead I'm just gonna have to do...
I know these characters.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately for you, I have my phone off charging right now, so I can't pull up the translator.
For Kasu. I'm gonna bet this is single player, this is multiplayer, this is options.
Nope. Wait, yep.
Just music.
Alright.
Maybe this is like a story mode. Maybe this is like quick race.
Okay, I'm taking out the phone.
I want to play as the baddies, obviously. And obviously I'm going to play as her. Now, Johnny said, I'm already betting this is just a reskin of Penny Racers. Forgive us as we skip the story here.
Oh. The Skull Ring race is here.
If we're back here again somehow.
All right.
This, I guess.
Mission. Okay, so So the top orange one was mission race. I don't know what the bottom orange one was.
Well, all that matters is that we finally made it to a race, so we can see what this game is about. See how this controls, how this feels. Variety of cars.
Was that a menorah off to the side?
I'm using tilt controls. Wow, they're just letting me get out in front way early in the race. I appreciate that. Don't make me think. Don't make me work for this.
I bet there's a jump.
Not by... Nope. A button.
Yeah,
oh, I think
I'm
it
pretty
lost
sure
tracking.
I'm pretty sure that's what you're supposed to do on the ramp there.
Yeah, I tried yanking it back in the way that you did in Penny Racer, so there are differences here. I missed every single pickup there.
Yep, that's the turkey special. I think this is going to be a case where we're going to do badly because there are mechanics we don't understand because of languages.
Probably. I'm just looking to see what a fucking power-up looks like.
Now you're going 160 watts? Don't
Inches
know.
per second.
That would still be real fast.
Yes, it would.
Wait,
Yeah.
hundreds?
Doesn't feel particularly fast, I guess, so I should probably have said per hour. Tiny track, but it's also, like, feels long.
That's where the jump would come handy.
That's what I was trying to do, but there's some time into it as well.
Okay, so something is... Find the origin of the machine, it says. Okay, success. So... Yeah, I guess you had to collect the correct thing so you don't blow up when you hit the end of that section.
Thank God this is only a 2-lap race.
Approaching sound barrier!
It's not that bad.
I'm just thinking about the speed.
I'm
Remind
the
me
best.
later, but that could be a good redeem.
Approaching
that voice
sound
clip.
barrier.
Yeah.
そうだね
Yep. Lost it.
I bet
That
this is the
second
same
option
track.
is time attack race. Route
Fuck
1.
that. I'm not doing time attack. You can see this track, though.
That option is mission race.
Yep.
さあさあ出番だよお前たちついておいで
Come on, you guys, let's go. Follow me.
Need to chug this monster.
Yeah, you know what? I'll do the same with my ghost. Hey, we're drinking Monster and Ghost. It's spooky night.
By the way, I know it's a little early to give it away, but I have a special idea for October this year in mind.
Oh. Oh, I do too. One I've been playing since last year.
I definitely
It's on
want
the stream
to.
schedule.
I want to have some unique avatars.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's a job for me.
Yeah, I might have mine already done,
Okay.
but you should think about what your gimmick is going to be, what your costume is going to be for Halloween this
Got
year.
it.
And then any other ideas as far as like what we're actually going to play? I haven't thought that far.
Well, I know that, you know, we're done with Monster Mash, but we have our other one.
Huh?
That
Where are
we
we
have.
going? What are we doing here? Oh, I see. I'm picking up what they're laying down. So, this doesn't have, like, weapons, right? In the traditional, like, kart racer sense. What it does have
Sure.
is, like, little mid-track gimmicks that you're doing.
これからが本番だよ
So I guess we need to ask the question now, does this count as a kart racer?
Well, you failed that. Again, I didn't have the translator up soon enough to pull up what that mission was. If there's truly no items, I don't think this is a kart racer, but that thing in the lower left corner...
Yeah, maybe we just haven't
conspicuously-
found them yet. Maybe we haven't done a track that...
Yeah, maybe mission mode does not have this stuff. Like, maybe if we got into multiplayer...
which we will try to do. There's also this energy
once you get
meter
to
that
the-
hasn't been used at all in the context of these races. Wait, no, look at the bottom left.
Get the gold.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's telling you your mission. All right. Okay, I think we should try multiplayer.
No,
and then
absolutely.
we'll see.
I like the billboard for the
avoid
Yatterman fan
the-
club.
Avoid the thorns, it says.
これからが本番だよ
I guess you must have grazed one of the thorns on the way down, and that counted as a fail. There you go.
This feels like a budget game too.
I'm gonna
despite being a licensed tie-in.
go ahead and say it. Even though this has some ideas, this has this mission thing, which is kind of neat. This is feel kind of dull.
Oh yeah, no, abso-fucking-lutely.
楽勝だね
This will end up in
All right, if you get to the main menu, I can try and figure out what multiplayer is. I don't think it's going to be here.
No, it won't. It'll be doing this and this and
Okay, let me see.
I'm betting it's this.
Play with everyone. Play with everyone is the middle one.
みんなで遊ぶモードよ
Weird. It's play alone, play with everyone, and then play anyway. Oh, I think I'm in the wrong window. Okay. I see. That's probably reading saves.
All we have unlocked so far.
Be her. I'll be your lackey.
All right, I'm gonna be
Oh, never mind.
her.
I always said I had sidekick energy, so I will take the villainous sidekick. Oh. One sec.
I'm willing to leave this on stock. I'm as willing to.
Top is handling, bottom is brakes. And
I trust
So-
it. I trust the default stats.
okay. Do think. You know what? I'll go default too.
ステージを選んでね
Cool. We have both tracks.
Yes.
Which one do you want to do?
Let's do. I don't know. You pick.
This will end up in
All right. Do you need me to translate that option for you?
No, I think we're all right. Who needs CPU racers? Oh my god.
Well,
Was
I mean,
this
at least
fucking necessary?
It's just an aspect ratio.
What the fuck would 4-player look like?
Oh. Okay, it's that button.
Why did they do this?
I mean, I can see why. It keeps the aspect ratio the exact same as it would if you're playing single player. Give me.
Oh
Wait,
my
I
god.
didn't get it?
Steering in place is so tough. There we go.
Damn it. I think there's a correct one and a wrong. Whatever, I'll take the penalty.
I would love to figure
Okay,
out
we
how
have
to build
energy
energy. Yeah. Wait, you built energy? How did you build energy? I don't get to build energy. Oh, it's shaking the fucking Wiimote. I should have been shaking the Wiimote this entire time, I guess? Or no? Maybe it was something I drove. Oh, the drift. I'm so fucking stupid. Yeah, if you press the one button to do a drift, you build up energy.
All right. So, okay. So, I'm going to say now, I don't think this counts.
Yeah, I don't think it
We
does.
got no items.
I also can't reliably do that drift.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the drift exactly works. It doesn't work like you would expect like a Mario Kart drift to work at all.
Maybe it's like jump into it.
No, there's no
No.
jumping involved.
I did something to make it
Okay.
work before. I jumped over.
Okay, so
That's
cow. Cow now.
Brown cow.
Surely there's a button that will do something to make this functional. Oh, you know what? It might be a D-pad.
That's fake. That's fake. Fake. Fuck it.
Oh, I got
I'm
it.
wasting more time trying to solve this stupid shit.
Maybe you just have to hit it at the correct speed or something? I don't know. Also, D-pad up is to activate the boost once your energy is full. I think it is let go of gas entirely and tap 1 while you're in a steer, and then, yeah, you got it. Okay. Well, that adds some nuance to this, I guess. But either way, I don't think it counts.
Yeah,
Not
no,
a
I
kart
think we have to
racer.
disqualify this one. It has kart racer energy, as was said in chat, but it is not a kart racer
Right.
by our strict definition. It is a Yatterman game, though. Yatterman.
Yep. So when we get back to playing every Yatterman game,
Yeah. Our upcoming series. Okay. Let's move ever along to our next game, also on the Wii. Every game tonight is on the Wii. This one is Excitebots Trick Racing. This takes us into 2009 territory here. April 20th, 2009, if Launchbox database is to be believed. Developed by Monster Games, published by Nintendo directly.
I know this is one people like.
Yeah, this one was recommended, suggested, told that we should play in a YouTube comment. I wish I knew offhand who it was. Someone just asking, hey, does Excitebots not count? And I'm like, yeah, I guess it does, huh? Excite Trucks doesn't. This does. Same developers as Excite Trucks? I think there's some Excite Trucks unlockables in this.
I believe so. They are connected games.
Well, we'll see. I did not play this when it was contemporaneous. I've never played this. I did not play Excite Trucks either.
Zarabug says requires a Wi-Fi connection, which I don't believe.
It would be funny if so. It would be funny if we got black flagged on this one for not having a constant internet connection. Oh, there you go. I can't remember if I downloaded a full save for this one or not. I guess that's a no. I appreciate it when games let me alternate between uppercase and lowercase. Not everyone does. Oh my god, SPOGS Racing all over again. Ah! What's the difference? What would the difference here be? Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. That's a very good question.
Excite Race, Poker Race, complete the School
Yeah,
Cup to
complete
unlock
the School
mini games. Excite or Super Excite?
Oh, we're stuck with this. I feel like this is a game with enough mechanics that training would have actually been useful.
Okay, so I'd have to buy the mouse. Turtle, give me... I'll be the ladybug.
Yeah, you can't afford most of it.
Now, here's the thing I couldn't help but notice, and I'm going to need you to confirm. I know this game has online mode.
Mm-hmm.
I got a dolphin error. I hit ignore. Now I see some wheels on screen. And it's frozen. Wait, did it move? Was that movement? Is it trying? Is it making an effort here? Is it making an attempt to? Let's check the Dolphin wiki. Dolphin Excite Bots. Trick Racing. Just making sure we're not a bot. They have notes about shadow artifacts. Nothing about the game just not working. We'll give this another shot real quick. I'm gonna...
I'll disqualify it anyway because bugs aren't cards.
Yeah, well, yeah, there you go. Shutdown's already in progress. Unsaved data, maybe. Nothing's happening, fine. Trust me. Try changing the render was recommended. Are we doing Vulkan? I guess we're doing Vulkan. You know, fuck it. I'll do software, just or whatever, you know, the default renderer is. Oh, wait, no, software renderer is not what you want to use, right? We probably want to use like direct.
I think Vulkan is usually what you want to use, but I don't know. Maybe it doesn't work in this case.
I will.
Magic Meow says they think that D3, D11 is the default.
That would make sense to me. That's usually the case.
Slam Generator suggests that this could be one of the ones where we have to fiddle with the dual core settings.
God, I hope not. I checked the wiki. It didn't specify anything. It said, hey, there's a 60 FPS hack, and using anti-aliasing can result in shadow artifacts. And now we need to wait for the shaders to compile. It is hung up trying to compile shaders. I don't think this is happening.
Well, sorry, YouTube commenter, but fate says not today, I guess.
Okay.
Well, why don't you introduce the next game that won't work while I
I'm gonna troubleshoot this for at least like 2 minutes. Even though it has crashed again. It has completely crashed again, okay. Dolphin this time. Fascinating.
I was about to say, that does change the fact that I do need to step away for a few minutes.
Yeah, yep. I'm giving this one more go. Let's go back to Vulkan. Let's... advance... I don't even know where the anti-aliasing settings would be. Fuck it, let's just boot it as it was. This is the game window right now. This is what it looks like in Vulkan. I think we broke it. I think this one is just properly fucked for whatever reason. This one just does not want to work. This one is a no-go, which is a shame, but you can't win them all. Besides, this one is apparently supposed to be good, so, I mean, what the fuck is it doing here? Yeah, every time I load it, it just gives me a unique error, a unique freeze situation, and when I try to close out of it, it's like a shutdown's already in progress, so I think that one is just broken. Well, what can you do, folks? I don't want to linger too long on that. We have other games we can be playing, including the likes of... Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Wheelie Breakers. Or I guess Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Wheelie Breakers, if you want to not mispronounce it deliberately. Developed and published by Konami in around September of 2009. Yu-Gi-Oh! I never got into it. I don't know a fucking thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! But I guess they got on motorcycles at some point. I don't know who this guy is with the cool hair. I guess that's Yugi, I would imagine. I always thought trading cards were lame as fuck. So this is all new to me. We'll see if this one works. We'll see if this loads. Got to find it on my game list here. And now I'm just sort of crossing my fingers. Yeah, what do you know? This one actually fucking loads. Wonderful. I think this one does necessitate plugging the nunshut back in. which I will do presently. Extension controller is required. Please connect a nunchuck or a classic controller. You know what? I don't want to use the fucking Wiimote for this. I'm plugging a classic controller in, which means I'm using my DualSense. Means Charky gets to use a DualSense. And everyone is happier for having done it. Okay. Key input classic controller for me. While his intro plays. Mm-hmm. We might have to configure Charky when they get back here. Yeah, I'll worry about that later. For now, I'm just glad to not have to fucking use motion controls for one of the games tonight. I could not tell you who a single one of these characters are, and I am not inclined to find out, to know. This just looks like a hodgepodge of completely random bullshit.
That's Dark Knight, that's Yatterman, that's Minoko, that's Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Don't tell me you were a Yu-Gi-Oh kid.
That's Red Eyes Blue Dragon. No, I'm making up these things.
Oh, thank God.
Except for the White Eyes Blue Dragon.
5D's Wheelie Breakers.
Playing 5D chess on these fucking bikes. This one's a classic controller game, by the way. We're gonna have to configure
I heard.
that.
So I heard. I never got into Yu-Gi-Oh! My card games of choice were Pokemon and Magic the Gathering.
I did download a full save for this one, and then I renamed the file Cassidy already.
I also never got into the anime or the manga. From what I understand, and I'm sure chat can correct me if I'm wrong in this one, I think the way Yu-Gi-Oh! Originally started in the manga was not the whole card game thing. It was Yugi was just like a gambler. Like he would just challenge people to gamble on any given game of chance and kick their ass in that way. Which I feel like you would be more likely to like an anime about a gambler.
Yeah, it's
who
called
just
Kaiju.
kicks people's asses game. Yeah.
And then the other one by the same.
But then, from what I understand, it eventually fell into this whole Millennium puzzle thing and the card game of Egypt and stuff, and then the entire series just became about that forever. Especially because you could sell that game to people as a game they can play in real life.
If you can beat me in a game of Wheelie Breakers, and I'll give you a virtual terminal, but if I'm the winner, I get to keep your dual runner. Whatever you say.
See, I do like card games.
Oh my god,
you know,
look at these fucking menus.
Ooh. Oh, that's gonna lead in.
No!
Oh, this is gonna lead in real well to what I was about to say. I do like card games in general where it's like, 1v1 kind of stuff and attacking and defending. But I always felt like Yu-Gi-Oh! Was too verbose. That there was like, the cards had too much shit written on them that was all rules and too many conditionals for me to care about it.
I just hope whatever cards the person who made the save file did, I hope it's good. I hope the bike's all tuned up. Because I refuse to engage with any of this shit.
Yeah, like, I think a Magic the Gathering card can be really wordy, but like half of those words tend to be lore, which is fine.
We'll lose? Keep your eyes peeled, because we're in for a real treat. 3, 2, 1, go! And Wheelie Breakers is now underway.
Yeah, people are talking about...
hate this camera.
People in the chat are talking about, like, original Yugi before the card game stuff. Johnny says, Sounds about right. He had a game where you put stacks of money on your hand and stabbed it, trying to get the most amount of money without hitting your hand with the knife.
Oh yeah,
Like,
Five
that
Finger
was the
Fillet.
kind of gambling he was doing?
Yeah.
No, not Five Finger Fillet. Like, specifically putting cash in your hand and then stabbing a knife through the wad of cash without stabbing your hand and seeing how much cash you can get.
Okay, I need to talk about
Yeah, go for it.
problems I'm having with this game. It's cool that you can turn around and drive in reverse. I guess this would be helpful for, like,
Oh, it's like the
battling.
Wheelman.
Yep. So turning, not good. I'd go as far as say turning feels bad. And yeah, this is clearly a game where, you know, in place of the traditional items, you have cards you can toggle between. Here's my fucking problem. There's so much text on the screen, and it's so small. And I'm trying to fucking race here. Am I supposed to read these fucking status effects and be like, what does this card do?
I will say, again, this is true to what I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh! The card game is. Too much fucking text at any given time.
There's like a billion things on screen, and it's like, I just want to know how to fucking drive. I just want to know how, like, if I bump into a wall, how do I go into reverse?
How much of this do you think is from having a full save file, that you're using endgame shit, and, like, not knowing what cards you have going
I think this is just the game. I think, like, the only benefit we had is that we started with some extra stuff. But, like, ultimately, I used all my cards already, and now we're at the point where...
What I'm thinking is, what if... I mean, there's more problems here, present. You can see those problems. But, like, what if you're not supposed to be reading that shit? What if it's, like, the idea is, like, you had made your deck going in advance and knew what that shit was going to do, so you didn't have to read it?
Well, that's great. You know what doesn't fix? The fact that you can't fucking turn in this game.
Right.
So, already fundamental failure. Fundamental failure to see there's no good turning. This should be a maxed out vehicle. I can't make a fucking left turn.
Which is why I said there's more problems evident on screen right now than just the text.
Yes.
This is when a duelist really gets to show their stuff.
You can turn with the D-pad as well, in addition to the analog stick. Neither is particularly good. This is using a classic controller, by the way. So this isn't like a motion control issue. This is just bad handling. This is just the developers were bad at making things that feel good to drive.
Now, I have said in the past that I wish there was more... I wish there were Yu-Gi-Oh! Games that weren't card games, that were like, let's use these things that we have and get weird with it. Oh
my god, how do I drive in fucking reverse? How do I just go backwards? I could do this, but that's still driving forward. When you turn your vehicle around, it doesn't drive you in reverse. You're still driving fucking forwards. There's just no fucking ability to drive backwards. I don't even give a shit about the race at this point. Let me just find out if there's a way to drive fucking backwards. Down on the D-pad.
Yeah, that was what I was starting to think.
Or wait, no. It's come to a complete stop and then the Y button.
Oh. Well, that's kind of like that other thing we were playing then. Like Penny Racers then, where you had to come to a complete stop first. Anyway, I've said before, and I think I've said in the stream before, that I want to see Yu-Gi-Oh! Games that aren't card games, that are like, let's do something else with these characters. So I'm seeing this now. I guess they did do the thing I wanted. And this seems to be a monkey's paw situation.
So I lost race. That means I lost my bike, right? This guy's going to have my bike now.
You have to do the rest on foot.
I can't play another fucking second of that game mode.
Does this have multiplayer?
Duel it out against other players of the computer.
Okay, there you go. Let me just...
Oh, we need to bind you.
Yeah.
Which means using Dolphin's wonderful system for creating controller profiles.
Didn't we already create a profile for me, though, with Classic Controller?
No. So here's what we have to do.
We had one, and then for some reason, you were deleting it in front of me, and I was saying, don't do that. You kept doing that. It's
because this, again, Dolphin, worst in the game absolute worst controller configurator next to Demol. Old Demol for Dreamcast stuff, that's the only thing even remotely worse than Dolphin's fucked up garbage shitty system for binding and remembering profiles. So give me an A. Give me a B. An X. A Y. ZL, whatever the fuck that means. ZR, whatever the fuck that means.
Oh
Minus
wait, I'm sorry, I did that wrong. Give me ZL and ZR again.
ZL. ZR. Minus. Plus. Home button, guide button.
I wouldn't have one.
Up on the D-pad. All right, left stick up. You know, let's do map and calibrate. Up. Right. Down. Left. Now do a full circle. Cool, do the same thing here with your right stick.
Okay.
I think...
No, do that again, because you started while I was testing the other one, you were doing it. Okay.
Okay, cool. Do we have the triggers? Press your triggers to see what they do. Yeah, we're good on those.
We're good.
All right, now I need to call this classic controller save.
ZL, ZR, just left bumper, right bumper. That's what that means.
All right, cool. All right, there we go.
Okay. Wait, let me... I think it thinks that I'm using
I don't see how it possibly could.
Okay, here's my next question. Why did you unbind everything on the Wiimote? Because that's not how the system works.
Because you need those buttons for the classic controller, right?
When the extension for the classic controller is plugged in...
I don't have anything bound for mine. And I can navigate these menus just fine.
All
so,
right.
I stand vindicated. All these buttons work. Cool.
Okay. I said... No, I don't have...
Press every face button.
Yep.
You are plugged in as emulated Wii remote. Let me go ahead.
No, I don't have a Wii remote in there, see?
How is this not working? I fucking hate Dolphin.
Go back to the thing again. So I can make controls on the controller. Go to home. That doesn't work. Let me try this. Try it again. Home. Okay. Now I was hoping that home would be like, okay, turn it on.
I'm gonna close the game and reopen it.
Sure.
Maybe this will accomplish something. It probably won't. Again, Dolphin developers, if you're watching this, do better. Cool. I love it when it shows the wrong window. I love it when it forgets what window is which. Okay. Oh, I know. Believe me, I know. Keep it going. It's great that we're putting all this work into a game that just objectively sucks. That I played for 5 minutes and recognized, oh, this is just unplayable. But I need you to suffer with me. You see, it's the Bad Game Hall of Fame, and if I'm suffering alone, okay. 2-player race.
Say. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you just need a restart. Oh, I love this game.
Hoodlum's Dual Runner. Blazing. Yusei's. Officer Trudge. I like this big fucking thing.
I'll take your deck.
Give me the Facility Chief, Lazar, Grieger, Yusei, Bolt.
Okay, for as little as I know about Yu-Gi-Oh, I know fuck all about 5DS, so I don't know who any of these people are.
Rules normal or survival? I'll go with normal. Satellite City. So there's like a small handful of tracks in this.
Yeah. And music.
Let's see the city at night. The speed of sound. Oh, I can see the frame rate's already dying. Like these games are already not built for 2-player mode.
And who will lose? Keep your eyes peeled, because we're in.
We're not quite at DS Crazy Frog, but levels. All right, there we go. Yep.
This is
Incomprehensible.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Took the words right out of my mouth. Let me just use all my cards.
This is when a duelist really gets to show their stuff. And our challenger has summoned a
This feels like a game,
duelist really gets
or
to show their stuff.
I'll put it two different ways. This feels like a game that requires you to devote a lot of time to understand
To show their
the mechanics of, to play with any sort of degree of, you know, what's what I'm looking for? Confidence. And it also feels like a game for people who are far younger than you or I.
when a duelist really gets
I would argue that you need to be able to like read really well and really fast. You might actually need to
mean,
be like, you know, 150 IQ to like fucking like parse all this shit on screen. I don't know if a kid is.
I don't mean like a kid necessarily. Like, I mean like a young teen or something, or maybe a preteen at youngest. But someone who still has enough youth in them
now what
to like
here?
fixate real hard on this and be like, no, I can do this. I have the time to do this. Time does not feel like it is rushing past as a raging river quite yet in my life. I can do this.
Oh, here we are. Our challenger has finally summoned a monster.
Absolutely incomprehensible. And the turning,
Yes.
right? The fucking turning? Right?
The turning feels like,
This is when a duelist really
I mean, I can tell I definitely need to be slowing down in the turns. Like, this is not as fast and loosey-goosey as you'd expect out of a game that looks like this. But the turning does feel like I am playing a game with tilt controls with a controller.
for a miracle comeback.
Like, this does not feel tuned for a controller at all.
And our challenger has summoned a monster. This
Oh,
is when a duelist really
I have not seen any opponents on the fucking track in minutes. So like all these
This is-
monsters I'm summoning and items I'm using is for the benefit of absolutely fucking nothing.
Hey YouTube, if people watching on YouTube, if you're looking at this and you're thinking right now of commenting what we're doing wrong in this, you don't bother. We know we don't know this game. We understand. We are 30 or 40 years old, and we don't have time for this.
there's no one at all.
And even if I did, I think I'd rather do literally anything else. Oh, it looks like someone already
You have a
finished the
full hand.
race.
Our
Oh, you finished the race too. How am I this far behind?
Did I?
But what performance it was.
I don't know what another race of this could even do for us in terms of our rating on this.
No,
I
it's
feel like
it's
we
right
both
towards the bottom.
unders-
Yeah.
I feel like we both understand enough about this game, which is to say we don't understand this game. I don't think we would get any more clear answers from playing more. How did I get second place?
How am I getting this bad?
There's not much time left now.
Nightmare Steel Cage.
And that was a very disappointing result.
Go fuck yourself. Pompadour.
Solid Vision. I think that's gonna do it for Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Wheelie Breakers.
Yes, please.
Toss this shit in the fucking garbage. I hate Cursed Kart Racers. We
What's
move
our next
along. Cursed Kart Racers continues. This is Mad Tracks. I went the 3D box art for this one to show this one. You could get it with a Wii steering wheel. This was developed by Load and published by Nico Entertainment.
I thought that pregnant pause was to say that no one published it.
No,
It just showed up in stores. No one knows how it got there.
They might have been better off. This was released in around December of 2009. And that's all I need to know about this. European exclusive, I believe. This may have been a PC game initially, but this Wii version is the European exclusive version. I am Headful saying Glabu, Cerber, Venuzia, Bobong, Zerone. No, this is not Kokodo Kart Racer. What if it is? What if it is the same tracks with different names? I'm getting my hopes up now. That would be so funny. It would be so good for us if it was just the same game for the umpteenth time. Then we could also like close out of it quicker. We could be done with it that much sooner. I am going to have to go back to not the classic controller. I guess I'm going back to steering inputs. Or wait, no. What am I doing? I have to use a fucking Wiimote. I have to use the actual Wiimote here.
Yeah.
You're the one who gets to be spared. You're the one who gets to... I'm assuming this is a game that you can steer, and it's not going to be nunchuck necessary. Prove me wrong. Big Ben Interactive. No idea who the fuck that is. They did not show up in the credits. Them I know.
Slime did call them out. She said, oh, that's my shovelware goat, Big Ben.
Let's go with the default Wii console language. Who is behind Mad Tracks? For your pleasure, for your hands, for your eyes, for your ears, for the rest. For your ears, they credited Elvis as sound design on this game.
I mean, maybe there's just someone on the team named Elvis. It is a name.
All of our friends, yes, all of them. This is absolutely unreadable, these credits. The Fart Box, our beloved espresso machine. And blah, 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 blah. Okay. Let's just jump into arcade mode, why don't we? Challenges with custom settings, single player with turbo bonus only. Just give me a fucking quick race. I wonder if you can play just here and now. I wonder if you can press A or anything to...
Me?
We'll figure it out later.
I
Also, I bet I don't need the nunchuck for this. I wish I could just use the nunchuck for this. No, not the nunchuck, the Wiimote. I hate these controllers. I hate the Wii. That's what the conclusion I'm coming to. I hate the Wii. I hate all the stupid terminology. I hate them fake fucking made up button names. I hate the stupid names for these stupid fucking peripherals. I hate the fact that the motion controls suck.
Okay. You know what? I'll let you vent. I don't need to stop you to let it out.
I just hate all the shit. What a fucking disaster. What a useless fucking console. What a pathetic piece of shit the entire enterprise was. No wonder it was the most popular selling thing. No wonder people fawned over this piece of fucking garbage. Using tilt controls. Lost?
Lost? Read the book of Dianetics. This whole thing is a Scientology psyop. Somehow.
This is no budget. This is ridiculous how cheap this is.
How many times have you seen that font in the upper left-hand corner?
Too many times. By the way, the one button on the Wiimote, reset button.
In short time, you
want to just accidentally press at any time and then just immediately lose progress. Now there's a fucking idea. Cool. Love physics. Oh, there we go. Lost? The only thing this console could have even been remotely good for was light gun games, and it had a couple good ones. Then other people were like, no, let's try putting other genres of game on here. Are you sure? I mean, these motion controls aren't very good at anything. It would really suck, and players would hate it if they had to try and control video games, like actual functional video games with content, and gameplay using this sort of method. Well, fuck them.
I have said, I think at the start of our Wii cycle of this series, that GameCube was the last good console Nintendo made, in my opinion.
I can't even tell where the laps begin and end here.
I don't think I hate the Wii as much as you do, but I think a lot of the Wii was a mistake. Granted, I say it's a mistake. It printed money for Nintendo, so who's laughing?
Not me. I pressed the one button again. I don't know why I did that. It's literally just lose progress. But you have to do it sometimes because you get flipped upside down. What position am I in? Fourth, I guess. The only indication you have of your position is that little thing in the top left corner.
Yeah.
Tell me this is the end of the race. No, it's just a
No, you
checkpoint.
still have a little space. There you go.
Obscenely bad.
I mean, this is... Wait. Okay, buttons aren't doing anything for me here.
Yeah, I think this is just I can set.
I think this is one of those things that is I don't want to... I've said the phrase platonic ideal before. I don't think this is the platonic ideal of a shovelware game, but this is very shovel game core.
Sure.
This is everything about it. The presentation, I'm sure how it plays as well. But when you think of a shovelware game,
Look at this!
This is a shovelware game.
Look at this shit!
Yeah, exactly. Johnny says, in reference to me talking about that, motion controls were a mistake, that the Wii essentially was a mistake, but still made the money. Johnny says, I think it's fair to say it's a mistake because Nintendo really did not understand why it succeeded and just assumed it's because they were that good instead of the fact that it sold to non-gamers and they rarely, if ever, actually brought new games for it. Hence why the Wii U happened. And if you look at the Wii top sellers, they're mostly... I'm going to read it as Johnny wrote it here. They're mostly back-in games, Mario/Zelda, and one Just Dance game. Stops on a dime.
There's this weird system where you have to use the D-pad to switch between the items you have or to load missiles. Like, because you'll pick up, like, a weapon pickup, and then it'll just show, like, the empty canister, and you have to press one of the D-pad buttons to actually get it to, like, you know, load it so you can fire a missile.
Okay, Johnny meant pack-in games, like Wii Sports, which, yeah. Of course Wii Sports wasn't... Actually, Wii Sports wasn't pack-in for Japan, though. That was its own thing.
We need to get you in this.
Okay.
We just need to get you in. Press buttons. I bet I need to restart it. Might need to restart it.
Am I set up as a plain old Wii controller?
Yes, you should be. I'll double check before we get in. Load, X input, steering. This should work. This should theoretically be what we need. What's the name of this game again? Mad Tracks?
Yes. Slenderer says this was released for iOS. And that she hopes it's still for sale. Considering iOS, probably not.
Yeah, considering the jump to 64-bit. This is like 16-bit here, so.
But,
I'm player number 1. Let's do custom settings. How many console opponents do we have? Let's do 2. Training day. Beastie balls. Kick 'em all. Clean the table. Pool. Race 3. These are...
One of them was different. A couple of them are different.
So these are the race modes. I think...
Those are race, yeah.
Pepsi and light. Nice to begin in races. Slow and heavy.
Pepsi.
Perfect for mini games. More challenging for harder races. I guess we'll go with light. Wow, hell of a selection here. Wait, where are you?
No, I was trying to tell you earlier, when you were selecting that thing, you selected one player.
No, it says player number. What a horrible UI. What a disgustingly bad UI. Yeah, it's... I thought it was like, you know, I'm player number 1. I'm designating myself as player number 1 is what I thought that meant. Are there just like, is this it for tracks? Is it just these 2 tracks?
No heavy on this one.
Turn on your headlights. 3 short laps. Only first place matters, unless you like being second. Oh,
I do.
I think this is going to be a darker track. It's a darker track than we've had before.
Grim and gritty and fucked up.
The whole track's gone mad.
Shape of the track is the word society.
Oh, it's the same track. It's just the same track, but it's dark now. It is the one race track in this game.
Okay, I found backwards. Which one is forward? Okay, ooh, that's a weird setup.
Lost?
Oh, ooh, don't control good, even with
no, it
benefit of
controls
using analog.
horribly. No, it's not good.
It's very all or nothing. Oh, ooh, that's interesting. Okay.
Oh, I did not drive through the checkpoint, so it didn't count it. Actually, drove to the left of it. It is not worth it to reverse ever, by the way. It's like Trackmania, where if you bump into something or, you know, you otherwise find yourself in a bad position, just reset. Just press the 1 button, go back to the last. So I guess it is good that it is so, like, easily accessible. Now, you know, if I were them, I would have developed a game that doesn't fucking suck, where you're not constantly getting, like, thrown around. I would have tried to make the controls good, so you're not winding up in those situations constantly. I wouldn't have put a bunch of fucking physics objects, transparent physics objects at that you can barely see, that completely kill your momentum in the track, just as like a dirty trick and trap.
Folks, check out our Indiegogo, where we're funding Cass making an actual good kart racer game. Bad game, Hall of Fame racer with all your favorite characters, because who's gonna sue us? We got Scunny. We got a semi-truck.
We got the semi-truck locked in? Shit.
The semi-truck from Big Rigs Over the Road, yeah. I could have said Big Rig instead of semi... I just crashed into the pole and it's like, you're done.
I did that earlier, yeah. I mean, do you really need more than one track in your video game? I mean... I missed the finish line. I drove to the left of it, and it didn't count me as finishing the race.
Snick the Pokemon says, we can add Cass to Super Tux Kart. We could. That is an option.
Let's play Beastie Balls.
Well, okay. You have complete control over when that screen goes,
oh,
so
yeah.
if I'm still selecting something...
Too bad.
Yeah.
What a fucking disaster tonight has been, the series has been, this game has been. But that's the Kursed Kart Racers promise.
Avoid an increasing number of rubber balls. Okay.
Why do these cars look so... Weird camera.
Oh, I found the camera control. Which will probably be helpful on this thing for avoiding balls.
Wait, so what exactly... huh?
Ooh. Bullet time.
So are we avoiding balls? Is that the...
Yeah, so we're avoiding the rubber balls.
I lost. I touched one, and that's just it. It just ends. There's no, like, lives. There's no recourse. It's just...
I lost.
Jesus Christ. How fucking low rent is this shit?
Push objects off the table.
You can fall off also, but you will lose time. Any second now.
Yeah.
It's a lot of assets to load. It's a very graphically intensive game. Go, 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 go.
Ooh, dash. Uh-oh. Ooh, I saved myself.
Yeah, I just pressed the reset button.
I wonder if that loses time. No, doesn't look like it.
Wait, is that
This
it?
was they didn't have any ideas.
Is that all the balls?
No, there's more stuff.
Where?
See, there's a domino right here.
Oh! So it's
Got it.
not just the
And then there's-
balls. I was thinking the ball.
No,
mode.
it's like knock everything off the table. I don't know if that was everything. Okay, yep, that was everything.
Wow. This is absolutely nothing. This is like a wet fart of a fucking game. We might as well see 8 Ball.
You have to push your colored balls into the pockets. Both teams play at the same time. Also playable alone in time attack mode.
This really is like prototypical shovelware bad game.
Yeah.
This really is like micro budget, absolutely no inspiration, no ideas.
Just, again, not as I would say the platonic ideal of one, but this is like a key. This is like primo shovelware. What team am I on?
Blue.
Okay, blue. Okay. So we're not doing stripes or solids necessarily. Point. Well, okay, he scratched. Point. Point.
I almost can't believe this.
Oh. Okay, that exploded.
Like, I understand, like, you know, the why they sold this with like the Wii wheel, because they knew like people would be like absolutely furious about how little content in this is actually like on offer in this game.
I mean, you're buying this for the Wii wheel, I think.
Yeah, it's like, what was the Wii Sports sequel that no one gave a fuck about, and that people only
people
bought
like that one.
We Play.
Oh wait, never mind. I thought you were talking about Wii Resort. Wii Play.
Yeah, the one that people bought just to get like the extra Wiimote that came with it.
Sure. That one. Yeah, you're right. That's it.
That's everything. I think that is legitimately everything there is to do in this game. Unlock challenges gradually. I don't... Like, what are we missing here? Like, is this really it for tracks? Is this really it for content? That's unfucking believable, if so. Well, I think that's gonna do it for Mad Tracks, either way. Maybe there's something we're missing. I'm doubting it. Nah, we got it. That's all there is.
No, that's it. Definitely it.
Obscene. Well, I would say we have one game left, maybe two, depending on how we feel. We saved some time by skipping Excitebots.
Oh, I've stopped feeling a while ago. I've stopped feeling like several hours ago.
God, I wish that were me. Our next game is Family Go-Kart Racing, developed by Arc System Works.
Yeah, I know this game actually.
And released in February of 2010, published by Axis Games, aka SYS Games.
Yeah, these family games are a whole series of things that ArcSys put out. It's on Wii too. I'm not Wii. It's on Switch too, I think.
Yeah, this is a WiiWare special, a downloadable. So I'm hoping this has a Daisuke Ishiwatara soundtrack. I'm hoping this is something substantive and not just another Mad Track situation. I'm never confident when it's WiiWare, though, because of the file size limits they had and so forth. That generally prevented them from putting like real fucking video games.
Dropping for like 5 sec.
Mm-hmm. Press the A button. I intend to. Using the D-pad to control the fucking... Oh, I can actually point it at the screen if I want to, but I don't want to. I just want to use the D-pad. This is so much better. Grand Prix or Time Attack. Select characters. We got the gang's all here. Billy, Sarah, Mommy, Gramps, Auntie, and Daddy.
You're real cool, Auntie. You know?
You know, fuck it. Maybe she's a wine aunt, too. Oh my god, the resolution is so low on these assets. Sorry. Tractor.
That's probably Gramps' signature video. His signature vehicle.
Wow, she's beautiful.
Maybe she's American. All right.
Like Johnny's in the mommy.
Beginner, intermediate, advanced. Let's start with beginner. Why don't we?
Tiger Mirror says something about the edges of the character art that looks weird too. Yeah, it's artifacting.
Tilt to steer. Oh boy.
Now, you remember how you were saying that Donkey Kong Barrel Blast had really narrow tracks? Look how much space you have here.
This is the most barren wasteland of a game we've played tonight, I think.
Maybe it's because it's the first track, you know? Maybe this is like your get used to the idea of driving a car.
I'm waiting for the vocals to kick in on this track. I'm waiting for Naoki.
I couldn't even... There's no way I could make up, like, fake Guilty Gear lyrics off the top of my head.
I mean, we got the song Drift. That's about drifting cars, right? As I'm to understand it? I have not been able to get a single item.
We cannot confirm yet if this is a kart racer in our rubric.
It'd be so awesome if the steering wasn't complete fucking dog shit. Wow. You know, at least this game doesn't waste your time. At least I beat Billy. Billy, you fucking loser.
Is. Okay, well, now we have a backdrop.
Thank God, okay. That's me right now. That's me thinking I'm trying to psychically conjure a Dreamcast here. Oh no. I think I made everyone dizzy. I think that's like the lightning. Oh, everyone got fucked up. Everyone's super fucked up now. I want that again. CPU really has no recourse for that ability.
You know, ArcSys puts out, like, a lot of games. Just people don't ever think about them other than, like, the fighting games.
Oh, this is like that magnet from Super Tux Kart.
So, in 2009 alone, ArcSys put out Family Glide Hockey, Family Pirate Party, Family Mini Golf, Family Slot Car Racing, Family Card Games, Family Grand Tennis.
Fuck.
They were pumping out family games.
The drifting is so wild. The skidding, I should say. It's not drifting. It is just skidding every time you try to take a turn at any sort of speed.
Slime Generator says they only put out the fighting games to help fund these projects.
Yeah, these are the real passion projects. Like, one day someone will understand our vision.
In 2008, they put out Blaze Blue, Calamity Trigger, and Guilty Gear XX Accent Core Plus, and they're like, all right.
You know, to pay the bills.
We think we can raise enough money from these two to finally put out Diva Girls Princess on Ice.
This track goes on for infinity.
Oh.
This is almost unbelievable, just how, like... I mean, I'm gonna say something. I know the answer to what I'm gonna say. I know, like, what I'm saying is not, like, you know, like a major revelation either, you know, not really a proper critical thought. But, like, imagine being a shovelware developer, putting this together, and just being like, is this good enough? This is good enough.
imagine being a shovelware developer like Arc System Works.
You finally made it.
I mean, this is shovelware, the highest order. Thank you for the raid, by the way.
100%. Yeah. Hello, Sasquatchless. Thank you for the raid.
And also say something nice. So, Auntie and Mommy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, I read that list for a reason. In 2009, they put out, like, how many did I read off? Like, 8 family series games? Like, yeah, at a certain point, you're just like, yeah, that's good enough.
It's just like, do you have any pride as a developer if you're made to work on a game like this? At what point do you just give up? At what point are you just like, fuck it, I'm selling out, who gives a shit? Yeah, this is good enough is.
Maybe pride in as much that, God, I don't want to say this because I'm not a developer, right? I don't know what it's like, but maybe pride in as such as like, yeah, you know what? We got this job done. We got tasked with something and we did it.
And we fit it under the 50 megabyte file size that the WiiWare necessitates of us or what have you.
Like there's things I've had to work on where I'm not like, I haven't been like proud of the finished project as in like, you know, it's like not my best work or it wasn't anything that was super fulfilling, but I was proud of the fact that I did it. That like I put my nose to the grindstone and I got shit done. Like, you know, maybe that's some of the pride you can find in some of this, you know, as you've called it, mercenary work, right?
Yeah.
Doing shit to get shit out there to pay the bills.
I'm playing as Mommy, by the way. You can play as whoever you want to play as. Use the D-pad to control it.
No, it's usually... well, I could use whatever. Who you playing as, Mommy?
Yeah.
I'll play as... I don't know, I'll play as Gramps. I'm gonna give Gramps a shot.
Seems like all these vehicles suck. I'm just gonna bet all of these suck.
Okay, I'm gonna use the tractor. You didn't pick tractor, right?
No, I did not.
Okay, I was looking at chat. But...
No, we're not doing that track. We're not doing that track. We're not doing that track. Definitely not doing that track. Doki Doki Tunnel.
You know, in America.
Go to hell. The World Bazaar. Race through a shopping mall.
By the way, Sasquatchless, if you're still there, I saw that you were planning on playing some Wii game called Swords tonight. I'm curious what the hell that was, because I only had a few minutes to, like, Google shit before the show. I was curious what that was. I couldn't find it, because it was like, what, you mean like a Zelda game? It was like, no, just Swords on Wii. Like, what was that? And I'll probably go, like, look at your VOD later to see, but...
This is what the inside of a mall looks like, apparently, by the way.
By the way, this control's bad.
Oh, yeah, you don't say.
Okay, one of these buttons is item. Which, hey, we finally confirmed item. What? Okay, I bet I know what it is. There it is. Okay, the dash.
It's a D-pad, yeah. Most of the games that use the sideways Wiimote just say, oh, fucking D-pad, I'll just make every button, anyone in any direction, just lets you do a fucking item.
Alright, I guess that's a bullet bill equivalent. Oh, I got II from Super Monkey Ball. I guess that made everyone dizzy?
As long as I beat you, that's all that matters.
Oh, you will.
Oh, fuck. Sure. No, you did the thing. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Oh, this control's awful.
Ah! God damn it! So close.
I thought about not using that boost at the very end. I was like, should I cast a W tonight?
No. I'm always losing. Oh. Oh. You have to go all the way back. Maybe the problem was the character. I'll play as Sarah.
Oh, okay. I keep using the wrong thing to try and control it. I don't want to be daddy. I don't want that.
Don't be.
I'll be auntie.
Give me the rocket car.
Yeah, I'll take Parasol.
Johnny says,
Johnny
Sharky, I think you might officially be the best gamer in the Bad Game Hall of Fame, consistently winning any time we do a versus. That is true. Advanced level course in the amusement park. Soar through the skies with a roller coaster. I think we got to do it.
Do you remember when I was fucking around with like the YouTube stuff when like the AI summary things were new?
Yeah.
And like I was checking like what AI summaries said our streams were about.
And they said
and
that you were the bad gamer
Sharky,
of the...
Yeah, it said Sharky plays the role of the bad gamer who is not good at video games.
It's very funny that you consistently, regardless of the genre of the show format, Sharky wins, dog wins every time.
This is usually the kart racer ones are the ones where I'm the weakest.
I think
I feel
if
like
someone...
I've had a better showing tonight than usual.
Maybe.
I don't know, fight nights make me nervous, to be honest. As much as I like fighting games,
You've
fight
never
nights
lost.
I've lost once. But, like, I don't know, fight nights make me feel like I'm fighting for my life. I'm, like, on edge all the time.
This track, for being the hardest track in the game, by the way, not particularly hard. They put up all these walls so you can't even drive off the track. Not particularly exciting. It's supposed to be like a roller coaster. I'm definitely not getting that from it at all.
Oh, speaking of YouTube AI stuff, so, you know, like the AI auto, suggestions for leaving comments?
Boy, do I ever.
Which, yeah, I like to check in on those every now and then, because a lot of times it just makes up shit. Like, someone talking about, in one of our kart racing things, letting us know about one of the characters in the Crash game and a skill thing he could do. And the AI recommended comment was like, yeah, we talked about that in the video, twice actually. We didn't. We never mentioned it. But someone I follow on YouTube did an experiment where they made a community post just for people to ask them, tell them like, oh, what's your favorite things in general? And then they reply to all of it with pretending they were sponsored by a made-up toothpaste brand. And then that led to all of their AI comments just suggesting that they shill for toothpaste. So apparently YouTube does look at what you comment on videos and then tries and make that your thing, which means that I expect that our YouTube AI recommended is entirely going to be you telling people to stop watching us after a while.
I only really respond to people who annoy me in the comments. We do get like lots of nice comments and often at times very funny comments. We do have some funny folk leaving comments on YouTube. But, for me, it's always going to be the ones that can be snarky and be like, you're a fucking moron, too. That's... I know what I'm about.
Like, I'm expecting our next batch of, AI recommended comments to be like talking about the person's viewer counts for some reason.
Let's do... I guess, like, the way these are organized is there's 4 different themes and then 3 tracks in each given theme. A theme tile set, really.
Sure.
Like, so, hey, this would be, like, the first tile set, hardest difficulty variation. And this will be the last one that we race. Because I'm over this.
Everything... I don't know... Okay. It feels like the controls here, it feels like when I start
What
to turn...
the fuck? Oh. Okay.
Yeah. It
was such a
feels like
weird
when
angle.
I start to turn, you can see the car turn, but I'm not actually turning for a while. Like, the turning feels very delayed and slippery.
Yes. It's not good. It's not what I would call good.
So yeah, the fact that I can, like, start my car, like, literally physically turning without actually going anywhere makes everything feel like I'm on ice.
The ramp is so strange. I mean, the launcher is so strange, I should say.
I mean, this is the thing you see in Mario Kart.
It
like
is,
the
but
Donkey
you hit it
Kong
at such a
things.
weird angle. And you see there's road in front of it
Yes.
because... Oh, you
Yeah.
know what it is? I said these were all the same tile set. It's not just the same tile set. It is the same track. Is that we are accessing different parts of the track. It's like that Mario Kart Arcade GP where you race the same track 7 times in a row. But they're like, yeah, we opened up this part of it now. Is this different? Does this count as a different track? No? Okay, well, fuck us then.
I need to move my leg. Yeah, the angle that shoots you at is so weird because it's like sideways.
Mm-hmm. That stock fucking sound effect for hitting the boost pads. Oh my god, are you gonna win? No, never
damn it.
mind. You blew it.
Yeah.
Still beat me. No records. Did Grandpa die before he finished the race?
Gramps records are a hoax. There are no records.
That's all there is to
Well,
Family
we-
Go-Kart Racing besides a couple
We
more
need to be
trends.
looking into mommy. The news media is like ignoring the mommy situation.
Goodbye, Family Go-Kart Racing. Not the finest hour for Daisuke Shotari. He didn't
No.
work on this game. I'm just being... You know, I do have one more we could play tonight.
You do.
I do. It's another WiiWare one. It's also a Japanese exclusive. So I don't know if it'll take super long. This is Pokosuka Racing, developed and published by Recom for Nintendo WiiWare, released March 16th, 2010. If I understand correctly, this was briefly believed to be like a lost game or something. I think
Lost
there's like
media?
some weird circumstances behind this one. I don't know. I don't bother pretend to know these things. I just remember like there was some people trying to be like, does anyone have a fucking copy of this game? And people for the longest time being like, no. And then someone finally said yes. So here we are.
Pokosuka Racing. When I first read this on the show notes, I thought it said Pokesona Racing, which would be very different game.
Yeah. Yeah.
A Pokemon Mystery Dungeon spinoff. Also, for the 4th or 5th time tonight, I'll be right back as you start this up.
Oh my god. Adorable. I really hope I can navigate these menus. Oh god. Options? Multiplayer. Okay, single player multiplayer. Got it.
Actually, maybe I should stick around long enough to help translate.
Nah.
So you can get into a race.
Check out the cars on offer. This one's stoned. I wish this were me. Oh, we have different colors too. Robots or donuts?
Oh, okay. You got it. I'll be back then.
Tilt to steer. Oh, that music. Oh, is that a shortcut there? I'll try that next time I come around. Oh, okay, great. Blown out of existence. Goodbye. Oh, I saw them clip through the ceiling too. That rules. I gotta say, this game moves slow, but it has some of the most functional turning we've played in any game tonight. It's cute. It's got a lot of colors. Okay, where's that potential shortcut? Oh, I'm really gonna need it now. There it is. Okay. It's called the road. It's called the Rainbow Road. Here we go. Oh, look at me on the mini-map. It's cutting right across. Nope, nope. A little better. A little more straight. There we go. Third, final lap. Kind of wish there was some sort of fanfare about it. It should probably, like, you know, change the music or say, like, you know, final lap on screen. Little touches like that, you know, make it feel like they actually gave a fuck making the game. Not to say this seems like a complete, like, lack of effort type of game. This isn't. This is shovelware. This is definitely a budget game, but it is at least, like, trying. At least has a sense of style, of character to the vehicles. I think it was going to be important seeing how many tracks this game actually has, because it made it look like there were only 2 tracks for a second. Oh!
Oh.
Wait. Got it.
There you go.
Yay! I'm happy for them. Let's do 2-player.
Was this on disc or was this like a...
This is WiiWare.
WiiWare. Okay. Wait. Okay, there you go. You picked that one, so I'll take...
I'm gonna be the fire truck this time. Can I choose a different color for the fire truck? Yeah, there we go. Make me a white fire truck.
Yeah, I guess I'll take that. Ah, damn it.
Nintendo B.
Nintendo, yeah. No, that's not even the case. It's the 1 and 2 thing, and I have to remember where 1 and 2 is on these things. Yeah, I'm gonna take him. He has a real good speed stat.
Yeah. And a great face.
We'll take green though, okay. Is it just the 2? How many laps do you want?
3, I guess. If this is just 2 tracks, that's gonna be the most tragic shit.
I'm gonna have to wonder how much it costs on WiiWare if it's only 2 tracks.
Probably $5. Or no, yen. 500 yen, maybe.
Only 5 yen.
5, yeah.
Micro transaction.
Slime Generator says quality, not quantity. Fuck.
What?
I crashed into some flan.
You ever have one of those situations? Because I saw that happen on my screen when you crashed into that. You ever been in a situation where you didn't get into a car wreck, but you passed a car wreck happened like right next to you that you realize like, oh, that's gonna fuck up traffic for hours.
Yes.
Yeah, I've definitely had that, like, just... Yeah. Like, I remember being on the bridge, and car in front of me swerved and just, like, fucked up everything. Like, every lane got screwed up, and I just squeaked by it. And I was like, whoa, well, okay.
I've seen people taunt the cops before by doing donuts around them and then, like, getting chased. Like, immediately, like 5 feet away from me. I've driven in hurricanes and seen dividers go through the fucking windows. Like, stopping cars in place. I've seen cars fucking crash into, like, dividers
Jesus
and get, like,
Christ.
bisected.
Have you ever seen anything like what happened to me there?
Missile landing from the sky? Yeah, only once.
No, like 4 different things happened to me every time that I got up.
That's get Mario Karted, bitch.
Again, I'm gonna have to defer to you in terms of how this controls, because this is one of the better controlling in terms of translating over to the analog stick for the night.
Yeah, it's one of the better controlling games tonight. Yep, somehow.
Also, one of the most simple games of tonight.
Yeah, you don't say. It feels like this is a game, like, very specifically for, like, young kids.
Yeah.
Who are unable to discern, like, you know, the amount of content, who are, like, don't have a concept for, oh, I'm getting ripped off.
Unable to retain enough memories to know that they've already done both tracks. Goldfish stage development.
You've heard of object permanence. Get ready for track permanence, where you don't remember how many tracks are in your driving game.
Oh, that robot track was fun. Let's do the donut track. Oh, that donut track was fun. Let's try the robot track.
I lose again. Did you just end the race for me by pressing the button, or did I?
I didn't press anything.
Is this just restart? What are these 2 options?
I'm sorry. Let me pull it up real quick. Translate. Here we go. Camera. The top one is let's play again, and the bottom one is return to title.
Okay, so it's straight up just like 2 tracks, 4 cars.
Mm-hmm. And that's it. This is the entire game. We have played everything.
Well, you know what that means.
Yeah. How do we rank this one? Is this the first game we've 100%ed on this series?
I think it might be. Well, that's really it for Pokosuka Racing. I'm glad
you were thinking, like, I wonder if we have enough time for this one.
Well, I'm glad we got around to that one. Wow. What a night in the history of our sport. And now the time has come to rank the games we have played. Give me a second to bring up the list. I'm going to mentally conjure it now. There we go.
Okay. So, there's some we can take off once we get to them. But let's do that as we approach them on the list.
Sure. Let's start with Donkey Kong Barrel Blast.
All right. Now I said you're gonna be surprised. Yeah, I agree. I'm not even gonna fight you on this one. Yes.
Despicable. Absolute fucking bottom of the barrel.
Would I rather play South Park Rally? No, but I'd also rather not play Donkey Kong Barrel Blast.
I think that was just completely unacceptable in every regard. Ill-conceived, ill-advised. Should have just smothered this fucking game in the crib. I cannot believe Nintendo put their name on this, allowed this to happen. It would not have even made sense as the GameCube game that it was intended to be. It would have been just as bad there. Maybe not as bad. At least you would have had like tactile feedback on that. You could have clapped to do the jump as opposed to yanking the Wiimote or nunchuck up, but just the absolute fucking pits. Again, anyone involved in this should be like held accountable for their crimes. The absolute worst thing we've played so far.
I don't know if you're expecting me to argue that South Park Rally was worse after all these other times, but no, I'm agreeing with you. I think it's the worst one.
Just, yeah, that's a new low that I did not expect it to hit. I knew it was going to be bad. I did not realize it was going to be literally fucking unplayable. Anyway, Hot Wheels beat that. And you know what? It beat it. It beat Donkey Kong. So at the very least, it's...
one of the... In the grand scheme of the series, one of the better ones we've played, but still not great. It's very middling, I'd say.
Better than Pulse boring. Racer?
What number is Pulse Racer?
81.
Oh, better than 80. Absolutely better than 81.
Better than Jakers Kart Racing on the Wii?
Yeah, like, we need to go way higher.
I know, I'm doing these like in increments. Better than Motor Tune Grand Prix 2 for the PS1?
Which number was that?
40.
40. Yeah, I think so. Because I'm also looking at stuff above it when you go to those numbers. I'm like, is it better than some of these other things? Like, I would say... Okay, where I'm starting to, like, be like, I don't know if this is above or below. Like, NASCAR Kart Racing on Wii is where I'm starting to question it. It's definitely not as good as Double Dash. I wouldn't say it's as good as Wacky Races on arcade either.
Where's NASCAR? There's NASCAR. I think it's worse
18.
than NASCAR.
Yeah, I would agree. And is it better than Mario Kart Arcade GP2? I'm thinking yes.
I think it's better than
below
Arcade
NASCAR
GP1. I think it's a step below GP2. I would put it above
Okay.
Pokosuka Kart Racer on the Game Boy Advance, though.
All right, yeah. So new number 20.
Beat that.
Let's see if anything else tonight can.
Penny
that.
Racers
Probably
Party,
not.
Choro-Q Speedway. This
Not
one is
awful, but so much more barren than the other one.
but it also had a lot of
like-
Um, in it. I think we just didn't get around to some of it. But
I mean, it's not awful. Not awful at all.
are we putting it below Hot Wheels?
I would put it below Hot Wheels.
Where do we put Hot Wheels
But
again? Number
it's
20.
going to be, I would say, at least top 50. Somewhere in there.
Is it better than Kokosuka Kart Racers PS2 and Wii versions? I think not.
I mean, I did. Yeah, I think you're right. I didn't particularly like playing those two games.
No, of course not. They suck.
But I'm thinking of controls here now because the controls in I'm gonna call it Choro-Q. I know that's not what it actually is, but it's still. I think the controls would put it below Kokodo.
I think so too. You know, I'd probably put it below Wacky Race on the Game Boy Color, which was at least impressive and ambitious. I don't think Choro-Q was. I mean, despite having like some stuff on offer and having like one of those campaign modes, almost like the Bomberman Fantasy Race, where you're investing and you're doing races and like betting and winning like reward money in that sort of way. It kind of reminded me of Bomberman Fantasy Race, but not as good. I think I'm gonna put it right below Wacky Races.
Okay.
New number 32. Just so it's somewhere. SPOGS Racing.
Real fucking low. Not the lowest.
No, definitely not the lowest.
At
There's a
least
lot of stuff
above
I would
South
put it
Park
above.
Rally, but
There's a lot of stuff here I put it above. I would absolutely put it above Mythmakers.
Mm-hmm.
I'd put it above Winners Cup Racing. I'd put it above Eminem's Kart Racing. Because at least, boring is better than like actively frustrating. And a lot of these games are actively frustrating. Renegade Racers, actively frustrating.
The moment on this list I'm looking at where I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can go higher than that is more Hun Kart.
Motor Kart
I'm
on
not
PS1. Yeah, no, I think that's
I'm
a
not sure if it
fine
goes
spot.
above that.
I think I would put it above Lego Racers 2. Actually, you know what?
Yes.
Lego Racers 2 I despise, and I did play more of it after its showing on the show. and I still stand by it being this low. I think Lego Racers 2 is an abomination. But, you know, SPOGS Racing is so threadbare.
Yeah.
And it's so low budget. At least Lego Racers 2 has, like, some amount of, like, presentational, conceptual charm. And, you know, SPOGS Racer is exceptional in its badness.
Yeah.
It is definitely, like, funny bad. Like, it's just barely there, but, like, it at least, like, crosses over. It's at least you can point to it and laugh at it. And that counts for a lot here in the Bad Game Hall of Fame.
Okay, so next is stuff we can cut.
Yatterman. Cut.
Doesn't count.
Excitebots.
Couldn't play it.
Couldn't play it. All right. Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, Wheelie Breakers.
Bottom parts of the list. I'm not gonna say bottom of the list, but
I think this
awful
game
in
is
its incomprehensibility.
I think
and
this
it
game
also
is a
doesn't control
fucking
it.
mess. I think the fact that you can't even turn in this fucking racing game is a pretty big complaint. But then just like the item system being the card system and like requiring like so much like reading and knowledge and parsing the UI. I'm willing to put this below Eminem's kart racing.
Oh yeah, agreed. Like honestly, I was thinking to myself, is it above or below South Park Rally? That was where I was thinking. But you know what? Nicktoons Winners Cup Racing was so like that was a Shockwave game.
Yes.
That got put into a CD. So I'm not sure I can put it below that, all things considered.
Yeah.
But
new number
yeah, I'm fine with
111.
where it is.
Mad Tracks. Don't need to scroll much
Pure
higher than this.
shovelware. No, yeah, pure shovelware. Like it's
a step above a Shockwave game.
yeah,
Therefore, one above Nicktoons Winners Cup Racing.
sure.
Family Go-Kart Racing.
Functional?
I'm amazed I'm scrolling up this high for it.
Like
It's better than Flintstones
Yeah.
and Viva Rock Vegas.
yeah, clearly. Probably better than the Merlin racing games.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Oh, it's got to be better than Diddy Kong Racing DS. That was awful.
This wasn't good.
I mean, Diddy Kong Racing was like this. Family Kart felt dull, very, very dull.
I don't know if I
wasn't
can put it above Pulse Racer. I don't think I can put it above Pulse Racer on the Xbox, which is, by the way, just for point of reference, the lowest rated game on Xbox. We have done the lowest rated Metacritic game for the Xbox in this series in Pulse Racer, and the lowest rated Wii game in fucking SPOGS Racing, and they are not the worst games on this list.
I would personally put it one above Atari Karts. That's what I'm feeling.
I can live with that. I can live with the fact that it's a little bit above Pulse Racer, my beloved. 81. And now for maybe the hardest one to rank.
Uh-huh.
It's so slight, Pokosuka Racing.
It's
It's barely anything
two
to
tracks.
it. It's 2 tracks, 4 cars. It is like baby game. And yet, I would say it was infinitely more functional than Barrel Blast. More bang for your buck than Mad Tracks, which was also very content light. Despite having less tracks, it just had like it was more like produced. And I think that counts for a lot. Definitely more able to be parsed than Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Wheelie Breakers.
This almost feels like a game that we would just have like a square off to the side with no number on it that just has this game sitting there by itself. No number, just it exists.
I don't think we can do that. I think we have to rate it properly. I think
Yeah.
it is. It can't go any higher than this. It really can't.
Because it's a thing where it's like it controls and generally plays better than a lot of these games on this list, but it's got nothing in it. It's almost like a tech demo for a somewhat competent WiiWare racing game.
It controlled better than My Sims Racing, but obviously that game actually has content in it, so you can figure out how to
Yeah.
control that game. I think I'd put it above Street Racer on the Game Boy. Maybe above Doraemon Part 2. Below Chirinko Hero.
Sure. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Awful night.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations to Donkey Kong Barrel Blast, our new worst kart racer of all time, finally dethroning South Park Rally. Incredible. What a run South Park Rally had. But Donkey Kong Barrel Blast is truly that bad. Despite having like the gloss and you know the content offerings of what you would think is a real video game, is just fundamentally so fucking miserable to play. Such a bad idea done badly. It's honestly shocking. This might be... I'm trying to think now. Because obviously I've played worse video games. I've played games that control worse. I'm trying to think, though. I'm really racking my brain. Is this the worst Nintendo-published game in their entire fucking history as a company? Is this the worst thing Nintendo has ever put their name to?
I would have to look at, like, a list of Nintendo-published games to, like, come to that conclusion. Because I, off the top of my head, can't really think much of anything. It's entirely possible, but nothing comes to mind immediately.
I think this might be the worst Nintendo game I've ever fucking seen in my life. I guess the only other one, and I haven't played it, but that Switch one that was like just like a tech demo thing with the fucking
1-2 Switch.
Yeah.
That has the benefit at least of being like a thing you do with your friends, like just weird things you do next to each other. It's essentially just playing with your imagination at a certain point, but there's a charm in that.
I think this might be, like, in my mind, unless, like, something jumps out at me, unless I can think about something overnight, this might be the worst thing I've ever seen Nintendo put their name to. You know, granted, they didn't develop it. They just published it. But, you know, it's Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is, like, as synonymous with Nintendo as Mario is. Yeah. In fact, they started around the same time, and the game named after the character Donkey Kong. So, you know, the fact...
S8 says maybe stack up, which is... maybe.
I'm just in awe of this. I'm really legitimately in awe of Barrel Blast being as bad as it was. And I wish I had, like, more to say about it. But it's just so self-evidently bad.
Yeah, you're right, Scott.
Well, on that note, folks, thank you for joining us for another episode of Kursed Kart Racers. It really is a series that never ends. And we really do play some of the worst games we play on the channel as part of this series. New lows reached tonight. And not from the games I expected to be the ones, like, bottoming out the list. SPOGS Racers' reputation really preceded it, and then really disappointed in terms of just how... I could belabor the point all night long. We need to wrap up the show. We'll have to revisit... I think we'll have to revisit Barrel Blast and SPOGS Racing at different points for different contexts, for different reasons. At some different point in time than right now. Man, oh man. Hey, so stream schedule, what are we up to this coming week? Monday is going to be another casual Monday where we bring not so bad games to the table. Definitely great to have that to unwind after tonight. A good palate cleanser after so many Kursed Kart Racers. So please to tune in on Mondays for the Casual Mondays time slot. Tuesday, we put together a theme night called The Blues Brothers Get Busted. We're going to play through all the Blues Brothers games, or at least versions of each of the Blues Brothers games. I think there's like a grand total of 3 or 4 Blues Brothers games. and some of them got different titles on different platforms, but like it's ultimately just like 3 or 4 games. So it'll be a breezy little theme night based on a franchise that deserved better than the Blues Brothers 2000 that, you know, sure probably just began and ended with that initial movie. And yet. Thursday we haven't decided on anything yet, but we will be streaming something. It's always something on Thursdays. Usually it's a patron-voted playthrough, but we haven't put up a patron poll yet. So we will either think of that, we will either figure that out, or we will put together some sort of, maybe one of our regular segments. Something for Thursday. And Saturday, also currently pending. This is a bi-weekly series, this Kursed Kart Racers, so you'll see the next episode of Kursed Kart Racers August 9th, unless plans change. So Saturday will be something else. Some other variety night of some sort. So, you know. Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and occasionally Fridays. That's when we stream, typically. But, you know, you can also just watch the show on YouTube if you're so inclined. Let's get into the end of show plugs, why don't we? I feel like completely out of focus. My mind, Charky, is legitimately melted. Like, it really, I'm so out of my element right now. I can't believe. Okay. Hey, so folks, if you like the show, consider joining our Discord server, discord.gg/bghof. Join the connoisseur community. Talk about bad games, all other manner of games, hangouts, all sorts of stuff happening over there. We'd love to have you in the tent. Bad Game Club. You got a few days left to play The Simpsons Skateboarding and/or Necrovision. We want to have you there. We want to grow that community, and please consider joining it. If you really like what we did here tonight, you might consider financially supporting us by subscribing on Twitch, pledging on Patreon, becoming a member on YouTube. Any or all of the above will grant you additional access on that Discord server to a Patreon Saints channel, wherein you can vote in polls, patron polls, for what playthroughs we put on the program. Alliteration there, I still got it. Or there's also exclusive content on offer. You can make suggestions there that we'll actually heed. All sorts of stuff like that, and we'd certainly appreciate you for it. So you get special recognition as someone who helps make this show of ours possible. But if you can't financially support us, we completely understand. We mentioned YouTube. If you want to help out the show in a free way, we would really appreciate you sharing episodes of the show with folk you know. The VOD is on YouTube. As a matter of fact, we have a playlist called Suggested Viewing that is 20 handpicked episodes that we think make for some of the best onboarding onto the show of ours. I recently slotted the Simpsons episode, our Simpsons theme night, onto that list because I thought that show turned out pretty good. 6 hours. If your friend has a free 6-hour commitment, or that they can make, that they feel keen to make, or maybe
6 hours.
Or maybe you know someone who's a big fan of, I'm scrolling through, Hot Wheels, or Penny Racers and Hot Wheels. Maybe they want to see which did better, which won tonight, the Hot Wheels game or the Choro-Q game, the Penny Racer game. What toy car is truly the best? And the only way to find out, the only way to settle it, is to watch this whole episode through and see where they landed on the rankings list. I can think of no other way. We leave it to your discretion, dear viewer. I'm in physical pain. Let's see who's streaming at this current juncture. Who can we send a raid through to? You know, I see Mail City playing The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle and Friends for the NES right now. Ooh. Which is certainly a fucking choice. I might be playing some other stuff too of note, of bad game notes, such as Waldo, Dudes, and Cheetah Men. Says there the title of their stream. So that's good enough for me. We'll send folk that away. Let them know the Bad Game Hall of Fame sent you. let them know the Bad Game Hall of Fame sent you. Ay, ay, ay. These streams go on too long. The Kursed Kart Racers, we need to. Well, I guess there's no putting the thing back in the thing. There's no the words. There's no undoing the things that have been done. Once we crossed that 4-hour threshold, once we did this show longer than 3 hours, there's no putting the cat back in the toothpaste. Wait, no. Oh my God. I've been Cassidy.
I've been Choro-Q, which is going to be a weird one for our Brazilian fans.
Jesus wept. Good night, folks. Bye.
Good night, everybody.